Good evening and welcome back to the Team Nerd Herd podcast. For our best advice, you want to do it right, select what you like. You already know the drill, y'all. It's Sunday. We are full force for the top pick of the week for July 28th, 2021. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get a little roll call. I know you guys see some new faces in the group, and we rolling deep. We're super excited, but let's go ahead and get that roll call going. What's going on, Big Rob? Talk to me.
Just chilling like a villain like I would always do on a Sunday night. Watching soccer again. USA Jamaica.
Yes, do it for Jamaica.
So we'll give him a third of the show then.
Yeah. I'm ready for this top picks. Excited for my pick, and definitely excited to see your guys' pick. And let's move it on down below. Comments and great. Let's do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're handed down the baton, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks a lot. My name is Comics Are Great, otherwise known as Anthony, or the other way around, whatever you feel like calling me. From the home of the New York Warriors, I just want to give them a shout out, and just over here enjoying myself. Glad I was asked to be part of the show. It's a deep honor. I love watching you guys week after week. You guys do a lot of great work.
Thank you.
So I really do appreciate it, man.
Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you. Who are you going to pass this off to, bro?
Let's go to Azores.
What's up, everybody? This is Azores Tiger, your X-Men aficionado, your grill finder, and your comic book connoisseur collector.
Absolutely.
I've been working on this since last time.
yo, that title does it justice, bro.
Shout out everybody. You all know me from Spine Ticks. And we're working on the solo. So shout out Team Nerd Herd. They threw me the line. I said, sure, I got your back. Let's go. And I'm going to pass this off to my homeboy Geek Driven that way.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Jeff over at Geek Driven. You usually find me over at Spine Ticks. I just want to thank the Team Nerd Herd cast. It's always an honor to be on the show, and it's always great to geek out with you guys. So I'm ready to go. Let's pass it up to Rogue's Law.
What's up, folks? I'm JR Rogue's Law, your resident asshole, your Star Wars nerd, Marvel nerd. It's crazy? I just looked at our thing today. We're at 1,700 subs, guys.
Nice.
Thank you, man.
Just that. I mean, it floors me that people watch us. But
I haven't looked in a while.
Rob and I
1,700.
are two of the ugliest fuckers on here.
I'm actually shocked. I haven't looked in a long time.
Wait,
Yeah,
you guys
man.
just had the 1,000 giveaway, didn't you?
Yeah.
We're at,
About 2 months ago,
Holy
about
crap.
2 to 3 months ago.
Dude,
Yeah.
I haven't looked in a minute.
And
Holy shit.
it's just going to get bigger and better. We got so much great stuff coming down the line.
That's awesome.
We kind of have to keep it on the low down, though, but in time, guys, in time. But how are you doing, Steve? What's the longest name in the world? Because I just don't give a fuck. Instagram can have fun with my name. I'm going to keep going. Okay,
yeah,
go
man,
ahead.
that's it. Taking it to the top, All right, it's your boy Steve, aka Hip Hop's in Me _comics _collectible, one toe scale collector, comic book lover, and chaser of all things nostalgic. And let's get down to it. We're gonna go ahead and holler at the herd chat. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and talk to our moderators. Our moderators are up in the building already, tailgating and shit like that. You got Brother Rudy. What's going on, Brother Rudy? Much love. Much love to Jordan. Shout out. We salute you, my brother. We got Something Wong. You already know that something white is going to happen, y'all. He's already in here walking around doing some shit. You got D'Anime, Etc. D'Anime, Etc. Senpai. Oh, the music, though. You got to listen with your ears, y'all. Shout outs to our fellow resident DJs on Instagram. DJ Abomination and Plain Clothes D. Darian Body. Always embodying that hip-hop beat, yo. Oh, and let's go ahead and hop into this group chat, man. All right, so we got Brother Rudy already rocking and rolling with us. He said he was second and StreamYard was first. You got D'Anime, Etc. You got Something Wrong. What's cracking, brother? You got Trucking with Comics. Keep it trucking, brother. Keep it trucking. You got my girl HK Wifey 420. You got Sheena in the building. Let's see. Let's keep on going down. You got Azores Tigers representing. That's Spine Ticks Familia también. You got Glenn 2K12. What's going on, my brother? Seen any good horror flicks? I know he recommended them to me. You got the man, the myth, the legend, masterpiece making Tim Stacy is in the building. I'm
Wait,
sorry,
wait,
y'all. I got the chat. I got the chat, brother. Don't worry. It kind of just jumped on me. All right. Thank you, sir. You got Rage in Cajun Comics. What's going on, brother JD? He just went to go chill with my brother Sif Lordley and John's Comics and Kids. You got your boy. What's going on, Joker? If you all missed Eats Meets West and that rewind, go ahead and get you some. Go ahead and catch it. They kill it, man. They had a
So
good
are you
conversation.
gonna get Moonlit?
Yes, I will.
When you called a man?
No, I did not. At least I call her by her real name, not her fake name, right? What's going on, Eric the Phoenix, flying from them ashes, spreading them glorious wings, man. Look at JR over here.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get it back later.
Start some shit already. All right, you got Broski, your boy, Michelle. What's going on, Moonlit Comics? You already know. If you guys missed her on Morbius's channel, go ahead and get you that rewind. She had a giveaway. Much love to Moonlit Comics. All right, you got my brother Nigel. Desire Comics is in the building. Man, he was chilling in Cali, man. Y'all, if y'all missed him, get him and Azores went to that breakfast bar. They got a little, little twisty.
Why you rubbing it in? Why you rubbing it in?
I know, man. I missed out. Work just got me, man. But that's it, man. We got the holler at the Her Chat. We are ready to rock. And I know Big Rob is ready to start us off at bat. Go ahead and hit that home run, brother.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's bring up the image. Yay.
Steve? Oh, there
Awesome. All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Annual 2021. But the returning king, Tom Waltz, he's back on the Ninja Turtles circuit writing the annual with, of course, variant cover Kevin Eastman.
We deep.
A regular cover artist and interior artist Casey Maloney, and variant cover artist Max Dunbar. And this is a start of, I believe, a new arc. It is an annual, but I think this is going to start a whole new arc going into after. I can't remember the name of the last artist. Sophie, yeah. So yeah, I think she's done. I think she's off and about, and Thomas is going to take over. And the Rat King is back in town, and he has a master plan that he wants to set for the Turtles, and is ready to start some shit. And so it's going to be like a prolonged. I guess the action is going to go. Because I've been complaining about the Sophie run because it's more of a character build-up run. It was building up characters, building up the Turtles and stuff, and now the action should be more high potent with Tom Waltz writing the book, which it should be a nice change. So definitely excited to that. So what we got here is cover A and the Kevin Eastman cover, and the next slide is the 1 in 10, and that is by Max Dunbar. There was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which sold out immediately, and that shit is running like $100 to $130.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why.
It is a cool cover.
It is.
That's a sick ass cover, bro.
We're talking about the San Diego Comic-Con one. I'm not sure why that one happened. So maybe I missed a cliff note of how important this book might be. But I don't know. It's Tom Waltz is a new big action arc. So I don't know. We'll find out when we get the book in hand. I really haven't, read any of the leaks or anything like cliff notes people put on the internet. But so I'm definitely excited to this book. And I'm a Turtles guy, so I always highly recommend the Turtles. And if you love badass books.
Oh, you got Sam is in the building. Sam, I am. You got brother Chinmo, and you also got Lady Sith. We deep, knee deep.
Yeah,
and you got brother Ian.
Cover.
What was that?
I said I'd buy it just for the cover.
Yeah. Art's always awesome on Turtles, dude.
So this is my pick. It's Star Wars Adventures. It's the kids' book, but this is supposed to be like this new great bounty hunter that's just supposed to be badass. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this character.
Heroes Reborn.
See if the character shows up in any of the other future, like the main books. But they're saying this is one you got to figure it's a kid's book. A lot of people are going to be sleeping on this one.
It's
so this is a book, huh?
Crimson Crosshair, their first appearance.
That's right. I think this is one that people are going to be sleeping on. There's 1 in 10 is the black and white one, which is lovely. I mean, Indoor. You got to love Indoor. And then I've got my pick of the week. Or cover of the week, I should say. Which is the Unknown Comics. I know, Roger, you're going to hate me. I'm sorry, sir. But this is just old classic goodness. I mean, Juggernaut versus Wolverine. The only thing he's missing is a fucking cigar.
That's right.
I mean, fuck Kaswada with his anti-smoking. But anyways, I mean, this is a great cover. I mean, what do you guys think about this one? I know there's a normal. I think there's a one with the Wolverine logo on it also, but as a version, this is beautiful.
And that's awesome, man. I thought it looks like a poster, dude.
Oh yeah.
Can't believe this is a cover.
Going back to that Star Wars book, bro. That Crimson Corsair, I think it's gonna be a bigger deal because this is, of course, the first full appearance and the first time in Marvel. But wasn't he? I believe he had a small cameo in a Dark Horse book going back, or I'm not sure it was a Dark Horse or an older Marvel book. We had a small cameo, and this is a character.
What's up, brother?
Deep Star Wars fan, like the deep cut Star Wars fans, love this character, and they're looking forward to it for sure.
It could. I do not recall ever hearing of this character, but the one problem, I mean, as you know, Star Wars, there's so many characters.
Yeah,
and like they'll do miniseries, and like, oh, here's 10 new characters, and then they will never show those characters again.
But yeah, so I seen the image of him in the cameo. He's like doing like some fighting off somebody, and it's on a smaller book. Can't remember, it was Dark Horse on a very early Marvel book from the 2015 run. But that's why I think there's a big spec on this character going forward. He's going to be more prominent in Star Wars books.
But either way, I'd be getting any copy of this book because it sounds like this guy's going to be pretty hot.
Yeah, I'll get all of them, to be honest.
Yeah. So we'll go to the next one.
Rogue's Law. I was gonna say that this cover with Juggernaut Wolverine reminds me of an early, well, not early, but an older Uncanny X-Men issue when Wolverine and Colossus walk into a bar.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and Juggernaut's there.
Yeah, it's like that old bar that they had right down the street from the from Gary Mulkin Way. They used to go to that Pete's bar or whatever and hang out. And this, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Claremont issue?
Yep.
Yeah, but they would always hang out in that one bar. I want to say it was like called Pete's Bar.
And Wolverine instigates a fight between Colossus and Juggernaut.
Yeah.
And then they fight back in the day too, like Wolverine 93 or 98, something like that.
Flash by Night.
Yeah, probably.
And they're wearing leisure suits, I think. In that
yeah, they were,
yeah.
Bro, his arm is as big as his whole body,
right?
Yeah.
You know he ain't afraid though. He's like, he got some adamantium claws. He's waiting to stick him where the sun don't shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well, that's why he's the best at what there is.
What he does.
That's right.
Very nice.
You got it right, bub.
Yeah.
I would not want to get hit by either one of those two.
Right.
Juggernaut looks like a wrecking ball, just his fists.
I love the Juggernaut, man.
Oh, I do too. But,
someone gonna hit it or what? Someone gonna hit?
What do we got next?
Trying to read the room.
All right, so we got Shadow Doctor here, man. This is a series I've been loving from Aftershock, and this is issue number 5. So we have writer Peter Calloway, who this story is actually about his grandfather. So it's based on a true story. And we have the artist Georges Janti, who I was fortunate enough to interview. Man, awesome work. These guys are really putting something together. If you like, real gangster type mobster movies and everything, you're gonna love this series right here. So this one, Nathaniel, he works for Al Capone. He's the doctor for Al Capone and his mob. And his days with the mafia is far from over. And but now he wants out. And I don't think it's gonna be that easy, to get out. Once you're in, you're in. We all know the famous lines, right? And so basically we got to find out, can he settle his debts and can he get away from Scarface? So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this book right here. I've really been enjoying Shadow Doctor from Aftershock.
Yo, I agree, Azores. It's been really good, man. The last time, with the Capone giving him the loan and everything like that,
Yeah.
you know, for his business. Now you're in deep with him. And at first, how he didn't want to, man, he was like, he felt like the mother was like, he reminds me of your brother. And then that's when he caved and gave him
Yep.
the money. But, you know, like you said, man, there's a pact to be made, you know?
That's right.
Yeah,
Right, blood in, blood out.
I just finished reading this today too.
Nice.
It's such a. I'm looking forward to the next issue with how they left off that last issue.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know how many issues there is of it. Do you know?
You know, I don't know.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Yeah,
I think were they going to have 5?
The last one.
Yeah, I think they were going to have a 5 series.
Yeah. Okay.
And if anything, they should add, man, because
man, I hope they
And they
add.
may.
Absolutely.
yeah, man, because this has been a great story from beginning to end, man.
Yes, I've been definitely had this on the pull, and I've been working on getting all the additional covers and everything.
Mhm.
So, because I think we're gonna see a lot more from this later on, because this is like it has HBO and stuff written
Ricks.
all over it, man.
Yep.
100%, bro. What we got for your cover pick, bro?
Oh man, my cover pick. So I had to go with my main thing, Wolverine. And man, you got Ben Percy, who's been writing an awesome series, you know, with these new X series. So I've been enjoying Ben Percy, and then you got Adam Kubert right here. You know, can't go wrong. One of the famous Wolverine artists from back in the day, you know. So with this one, we have our nemesis that we came across during the X of Swords event, Solemn. So he was, you know, broadcasted as Wolverine's new greatest foe. And if you didn't read, you know, any of that stuff, basically his skin is laced with adamantium, which is what Wolverine's bones are laced with, and his claws.
Nice.
So yeah, these two, you know, it's going to be an interesting turn of events, because Solemn's back, and we don't know what he's going to be up to, because he's a very shifty, shisty character. You know, you don't know if he's on your side or if he's on the other side. And you know, the new X villain has come into his own arc. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this pans out. I think we're gonna get more of a storyline from him, because he's one of those mutants from Morocco, which was the other island that you had with with Krakoa. So you had Krakoa with all our main characters and everything, and then you had Morocco with all the new characters that used to run around Apocalypse back in the day. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Well, now they're on Mars too.
That's right. That's right. So they have a whole planet now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I do feel kind of bad though. I like this new character, but I really feel bad for the Cyber character, because he was the same character.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Wasn't there Cyber?
Yeah.
That's right. Back in the day, yeah, they just erased him off the map, huh?
Yeah, they just made him. This guy's a lot thinner guy, more like Wolverine, whereas Cyber was almost kind of like almost a bulky Sabretooth.
Yeah, like an Omega rank too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just that at the time Wolverine didn't have an adamantium skeleton, while he over here he has it back. So
right, because he had the bone claws and everything back then.
Right.
And this cover, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this cover right here, I just noticed how if you look beneath, that's actually Wolverine's face, but then on top you have Solemn right there, and I'm totally just catching that right now. So loving the cover even more.
That's dope.
I'm kind of curious now that they got that new metal that they made.
Yeah,
how long until they lace Wolverine with that?
That's right. Oh man,
I put my money on adamantium bones or adamantium skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
What do you mean you put your money on adamantium bones or skin?
He's picking Wolverine in the fight. He's picking Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm picking Wolverine in the fight, because let's say I had bones and you just have skin. Bones gonna fucking break skin.
Now, one thing, Jr. Did he still have the Muramasa blade? Because I remember, you know, they both had the swords during the X of Swords event. So I don't know if he still has, because there were 2 swords.
Yeah, I think they both still have their swords.
Okay.
But I think, I mean, Wolverine puts his away, and he doesn't carry it around with him.
Right.
But I mean, if he does what he did with Cyber, he'll just stab the guy in the eye. That's how he took out Cyber. I mean, that was the way to do it. But like I said, I'm curious if he's going to use that new metal that they just created
Man,
that's
that would be
supposed to be
crazy. I
way
didn't even think
stronger
about
than adamantium.
Yeah,
Vibranium
And
too.
and vibranium.
yeah, and if they're going to put that on him,
Hmm.
because I mean they could do that when they resurrect him real easy. I mean somehow they're putting adamantium on him every time. So
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
I haven't read an X-Men book in a while, but this new metal, this new mythic metal, because adamantium has been the strongest metal on Earth for the past 30, 40 years. Where did this metal come from? What, does it have a name?
so I believe they call it Soul
Yeah.
is what they're calling it.
So
Basically, there's
okay,
a giant size or planet size X-Men #1 that came out
right,
last month, I believe.
Mhm.
And in that issue, they terraformed Mars,
right. I heard
and
about that.
they moved Akuro over to Mars and said, okay, this is now the home planet of the mutants. And then did like a gathering of all the races, like the Shi'ar, the Skrull, all of them, and said, we are now, because Earth can't get their shit together, we got our shit together. We are now the ruling world in this system, the Soul system.
Right.
Mhm.
As an offering, we're going to give you, I think it was like 200 pounds of this new metal that they did not say how they created.
Soul power, baby.
Well,
And
if you go back to Sword
Sorry.
on the Sword books, that's actually how they came across the metal. Because they used a lot of the time traveling and characters to
Right.
get to a whole nother. They pulled it from
Right.
a star.
right,
Yeah.
no, I know,
Okay.
I remember seeing that in the Sword book,
Okay.
but I didn't think they said like the process of how to, because they said they know how to make just
More
on
of it.
hand, like more
Gotcha.
on hand, but they didn't say how the process of doing it.
That's true. That's true.
But they
Okay.
said they got it readily available, like they can as much as they want.
Yeah.
So they're basically doing the same thing they did with
the flowers.
the flowers
Oh my
as
goodness.
medicine. They're using this as a metal that's supposed to be stronger than any metal anyone's known, lighter than any metal than anyone's known,
It's gonna be like a currency too.
and they're going to use it as a currency.
Oh,
And that's why I'm wondering if they're going to put that in Wolverine and
yeah.
make it so he can just start ripping through anything and everyone.
Man, I didn't even think about that. That would be sick.
Yeah, because he's the only one that could survive a process like that.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
him and X-23. Because
True,
she's there too. She's there too. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, 'cause not even Sabretooth could survive that.
No.
Sabretooth has survived that before. Sabretooth had adamantium at one time.
Oh, I gotta go digging now.
Yeah,
Let's go.
There's
There's an old story. There's an old story that
Right.
basically Apocalypse had both of them, and Apocalypse said to Wolverine, either Sabretooth keeps the adamantium, or I rip it out and put it in you.
Mm,
One of you two is going to be it, and
that's how
as a
you got it
result,
back.
he became
Death.
a horseman for Apocalypse
That's
also.
right. That's right. That's right. I
Okay.
forgot about that.
Okay.
And he's like, you pick. Do you want Sabretooth to do it, or do you want to do it?
Right.
Nice. Nice.
Shout out to Guy Forge. What's cracking?
What up?
I don't know,
So-
man. Wolverine X-Men sounds crazy.
It
It is
is,
crazy
man.
right now,
It's
man.
a lot of moving pieces. It's a lot of
You
moving
gotta think
pieces.
about it. It was only a matter of time before they made something stronger than adamantium.
Yep.
And vibranium.
Yep.
Right.
Well,
Next one.
I guess.
Bam, Geek Driven up to bat. What's cracking, Jeff? Talk to him.
Yo, yeah, I'm definitely getting this series. I definitely missed out on the black because I wasn't collecting back then. So I read, I mean, just from the first page, it just brings back what, kind of what's going on today or what's in the zeitgeist. And it's just one of those things where I like rewriting history. And this is one of those books where you go, this is a good point of view. I don't want to give too much away, and I also don't want to get too political. So this is just a really great book to get, especially when they're limited to 2,500 copies.
Yeah, low print runs.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was lucky to get the second print of #1, and I'm just gonna hope that I can get the rest of them.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Just to let everyone know, I mean, I don't know if this is really common knowledge. There are some stores that do have their own cover variant, of the first print. I got one from Cape and Cow Comics.
Nice.
To give a shout out to them. It was about $15 for that issue.
Worth it.
What shop again?
A
Cape and Cow. That's awesome.
So in California, Cape and Cow?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, I know the shop. That's why I was questioning.
That's dope.
Yeah. Obviously it's a different cover, but it's everything is same on the inside. And it's a first print. So.
Yep. I know Frankie's did it also.
Definitely gonna look into that.
Well, off topic. Why does that guy on top looks like Juvenile?
What?
Randolph?
That's the writer.
Barry Randolph, right?
Yeah, that's the writer. And then
Juvenile.
you got Kyrie Randolph at the bottom doing the artwork.
Yeah. T.I.
Yeah, you crazy.
They're a dynamic duo, bro. They're a dynamic duo together, man.
I think this cover's fire. So
hell yeah, bro.
It's a great cover. It just sucks that they only allocated 2,500 copies per issue.
Man,
it's weird, but I get it. They're doing the whole bad idea thing, right?
Yeah,
that was uncalled for, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Especially when people pre-ordered it prior, you know. That's the whole
I pre-ordered one, and I didn't get none of those.
Yeah,
either, bro.
I can't get mine either. Yeah,
I was left with zilch. I was just like, dang, man.
Yeah,
but
a hunter's gonna hunt.
That's right. That's right.
It's not over yet.
That's how I found that one from Cape and Cow.
No, that's lucked out, man. That's nice.
Yeah.
You got folks in the chat right now already looking online. they're gonna sell them out, dude. If you guys don't hurry up, if you guys don't hurry up, man, you guys are gonna be left alone. What you got, Jeff?
Oh, I had to pick this cover. I had to pick the Bartel. I mean, she is hot right now. Every cover she does, everyone wants one. And I even had to choose between two different Bartel covers this week. She has another one with I believe it's the Action Comics, or is it the
side profile.
Yeah, the side profile of Superman. And I picked his son because, I mean, just look, you can tell it's a younger version. You can tell it's still his son. Like, it's just fire. I love sketch covers, and she just brings this lightness to the face. It's fire, yeah.
Come on, Jeff. You want to say it's dreamy?
Well, yeah, she is. I mean, sorry, yes, the cover is.
I would agree.
You're like, I want to nick his face.
That's before like Earth just was like smashed him. Like he's seen mad things happen. He had youth in his eyes. Wow, we got comics are great. Anthony, what you got, my brother?
All right, so this was my pick of the week. I mean, one of the hottest books ever since it came out.
Yeah.
Something is Killing the Children. This is the 18th issue, written by Eisner Award winner James Tynion IV, or Tiny Onion, however you want to say his name. Drawn by Werther Deladera. This issue was fire, going back to finding out the secrets of the House of Slaughter. Let me read a small excerpt here. What secrets lie at the heart of the House of Slaughter? Erica and her rival Aaron will soon learn as they are pulled deeper and deeper into the Order of St. George, but the truth may destroy them. And I know that this issue has a number of variants attached to it, but I couldn't help but pick this one. As like I said, every time it comes out, this thing sells. It's on fire. It's been on fire for 18 straight months.
Yeah. And
with the coming of Enter the House of Slaughter,
oh yeah,
it's Raging Inferno's gonna begin.
100%, bro. This story from beginning to end. Damn, we having a party? Who's at the club right now? I'm hearing like more money, more problems right now.
Probably Rob.
My treats.
Oh,
he's
this
good.
son of a gun. You did it again. All right.
It's okay. We're all making mistakes
Hey, man,
tonight.
I saw Dean Azores Like we're all swaying. I'm like,
I was bobbing my head a
we
little.
didn't
Like,
get to
what's
look at
going
each other.
on?
We were like, you feel that, right? Hey, catch it. Yo, let's get some shout outs right now. You got my man Louis Logic. So just come with it, man. We're over here dancing in the herds looking for some books, man. But Anthony, to your point, my brother, I would totally agree. This story from beginning to end has been fire, man, and I can't wait, man. You had a great pick, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, that cover here is ridiculous. Now, does this
That
lead
is
into?
a freaky cover, man. That first one, you know.
Yeah.
And the other one's the incentive, right?
Oh, yeah, on the
Oh
right.
yeah,
Because
that's
I
a
think
1 in
there's only
25, right?
There's only a
Yes.
cover.
Yeah, that's 1 in 25. Yeah, this
Yeah.
week there's no dual cover like they normally have.
I
Does
think
this
they
lead
stopped
into the
that
House
now.
of Slaughter?
What was that?
Does it lead into the House of Slaughter?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Ooh, all right, I'm down.
Yeah, this is definitely a big
Must grab.
And
Yeah.
then next month we have the free comic book day. You
That's
know,
right.
into the House of Slaughter coming up. So
Well, that's going to be a madhouse.
you better believe it, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been at the LCS when people were calling about the free comic book day already, and that was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Wow.
So I'm glad I want to say it was through the Comic Mint they offered like all the free comic book day books for like a small price and just order it as a block. And I was like,
damn.
yeah. And I'm glad I did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
JR,
smart.
nice find.
Yeah.
All right, my cover pick is Skybound X number 4. This is the 1 in 10 cover done by Carrie Randolph.
Yep.
You know, this has got to be probably one of the first appearances that they have since every week. And for Skybound X, there's at least one new appearance. You know that right here we got Robert Kirkman along with a few other writers and artists are setting up their universe, the Skybound universe, for the next 10 years.
This is the same artist from White.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's so dope, dude.
You know,
100%.
there is obviously a color version to this, but I just like the black and white. You know, with the shades of gray there outlining the costume. And the white thunder in the background. You know, it looks freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
that costume's fire.
So is that heroes in the background like other characters?
Those characters.
The white?
Yeah.
No, those are, we don't know, because even let me check the color one real quick here.
It looks like
it's all, that's even in the color one, that's all white. Exactly how you see it there, that's how they have it in the color version.
It looks like some villains like coming after him. JR, imagine like Daredevil in the Hand. That's what it's looking like to me.
They look like
it looks like that. It's just like the one in the bottom almost looks like Scorpion coming at him.
Oh,
you see the Scorpion?
Yeah.
The little tail at the bottom.
And they could be either spirits or they could be, because I mean, those eyes don't exactly look friendly.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No.
Now, you know what? I saw something in the chat, which was a good.
What'd you
so
see?
Flash by Night said probably a character from Excellence on the cover. Now, I've been reading Excellence. This is a book I've been picking up too, and Kyrie Randolph is the artist for that, and he's been behind that whole property. So, and it's with them, so that could be one of the characters, a new character from Excellence, and you got the bad guys coming at them. But with Excellence, it's almost like maybe like a Harry Potter, but with more action and killing and things like that. So that's kind of the premises from Excellence.
Nice.
So I've been digging that one. Good call, Flash.
We had Stillwater was last up, number 3. Was a new villain in that, I believe.
Right. All right.
All right, man. I'm picking the last pick, man. I got the Vault number 1, last book you'll ever read, man. And this is by Cullen Bunn, man. Cullen Bunn has been on fire. He's been putting out a lot of titles as of late. You got the art by Leila Louise, and you got a incentive cover by Jen Hickman, and then you got 2 black bag comics. So basically, the synopsis reads: "Is civilization is a lie. Hidden deep in our genes is the truth, and is slowly clawing its way to the surface. Olivia Cade knows the truth, and she has become a prophet of the coming of this collapse. Her book, Satire, is the International's bestseller, but there's more to the book that's coming out. So this is Vault for me. I like horror titles, so I'm willing to give anything a shot and see if it's okay. I hit like with the Autumnal. Autumnal was a great title, and that just ended, man. So for me, I want to check this out. It's on my radar. I think it'll be a good book. I like the art behind it, and I know Colin Bunn, man, he's been on fire. So
yeah,
he wrote Basilisk, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I knew I recognized the name.
Also, Eden. He wrote Eden and Phantom of Scan. I mean, he's on fire.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because I remember years ago, like he wrote like a Wolverine story that
He did.
the best there ever is, and it was one of the worst stories I ever wrote.
Oh, Lord.
But then he comes and starts doing baskets and stuff, and it's like, okay,
Crushing
no,
people.
I'm not trying to be mean to the guy. Just obviously he's more passionate with his own characters, is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Well,
He found his lane.
I would think that most writers and artists will be more passionate about anything that they create versus what they have to write for, like for Marvel or DC.
I don't know.
I think it's natural.
Well, Ben Percy's been doing good with the writing on Wolverine.
Yeah.
I've been really enjoying his writing with the whole new series.
Yeah, he's been knocking it out the park, man.
Yeah.
But I know for me at least, whenever I read something, if they write something bad, I kind of put them. If this stack is like, maybe I'm not going to read you again. I'll try you again if something interesting.
Right.
And he was definitely in that stack. And then when he did Baskets and a couple other things, I was like, okay, the guy can actually write. That's all I was trying to get at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did he write one of the stories for the Carnage, Red, White, and Blood? Was he one of the three, like with, I know, Chip Zdarsky?
He might have been.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right.
All right,
What,
man.
Jeff?
That cover.
Every chance you get.
Oh yeah, man.
I said I don't read Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything bad about him.
That's the only time you see Jim smiling is when he fucks with Spider-Man, yo.
All I said is I don't read them. It's not even mean.
We can read between the lines, baby. All right, man. This incentive cover is the Shazam Incentive cover C. It's by Steve Lieber, and it's the cardstock. Just kind of reminds me of a Dante Inferno type of look, man. But
This is such an awesome cover.
for me, yeah, man. For me, this is like I was looking through everybody's picks, and I was like, man, what am I gonna pick? And this caught my eye down the catalog, man.
It's interesting.
I digs it, bro.
Very,
Like that.
It's a beige. It's a beige and almost like a grayscale type of look.
Yeah.
Very Renaissance.
Yes, definitely brings out that horror vibe that you would not expect with Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of Renaissance art with this skull thing going on because of the Black Plague. So very similar, that kind of vibe.
I mean, this is to make it a desired cover by a lot of different people.
Yeah.
For sure, man. You got something Wong saying very strong age like art. You got it's a cool cover. Let's see, man.
You don't see covers like this that really have a border to them.
Yeah.
Most of them they go from cover, end to end. So, but this is like either a painting or an old photograph.
Sure.
I got to give DC their props on how they did the small font titling and the barcodes as far over as they could to give you like a virgin variant kind of
version.
Like that the minimalist look, man.
Right.
Yeah, they did good with that.
Yeah, man.
I just want to see now what's inside the book because
it's
a striking cover. You want to see if the cover kind of goes with the book.
Yeah. The only thing I would criticize is I wish that barcode wasn't there.
Yeah.
100%.
Maybe put it on the back. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or they could have just put it on the top, where they got the extra room that Shazam is.
I probably want to see that on the back, man. Because the minimalist right there looks great.
I don't get it. Why don't they just all do that nowadays? Just put the damn barcode on the back.
Because if shops bag and board, I know
they would hate
there's
that.
a couple shops that I've gone to where they bag and boarded already.
Yeah.
They'd
Well,
have
you
to
just turn it
take it
around.
out and slide the board and everything.
They hate IDW for that shit.
I've heard of some shops. What they do is that whether it's in the front or the back, wherever the barcode is, that's what's on top.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It makes it easier to scan. That's all.
Yep.
You know what? The good thing I'll shout out DC, man. Their B covers are like for the price. They're
Great,
equivalent.
yes.
They're equivalent to like stepping up on a store exclusive. I mean, they got great artists that kind of bring the heat. So
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't really want to break the bank and you're a DC fan, man, those B covers, those card stocks are definitely the way to go.
What's a shame is that they, a lot of them are worth less than the A covers. Over
That's
time.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
You know,
they don't
while
get their
you
love.
have- While the artwork on them, is 10 times better than the A cover.
Yeah, typically. If the interior art like Humberto Ramos kills this book. in my opinion.
Yes. Ramos is awesome, man.
Oh yeah, man, he's dope.
Yeah,
No,
He's on
but
fire.
I'm saying it better not be cartoony inside. If it's cartoony inside,
right, it'll throw it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You'll get a lot of people just wanted to like peel back that staple and be like, "Get this shit out of here!"
So this is-
You're having
this is
people revolting.
this is a B cover, not an incentive.
It's a B cover, bro. It's not an
Okay.
incentive. Yeah,
Really?
from what I saw, man.
Dope.
Somebody says $100 now.
Let me see.
Dang, it's $100 now.
Wow.
Dang, let's see.
Hold on.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let me take a look, see, guys.
That's crazy.
I don't
That's
know.
$100 damn. That is.
No, so that may not be.
Oh yeah, that might be an incentive. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see-
it's,
let's see
it's
if
an
it's true.
incentive for sure.
It has to be, right? Yeah, it's an incentive. It's the one in
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
125.
Yeah, dang,
Okay.
it's $100 book already, y'all.
Wow.
Can you boys pick them? Can you boys pick them?
You gonna
All
buy
these,
that?
all these newer books, man. Yeah, no, hell no, I'm not buying that at $100.
See, now I'm hoping the story sucks.
Nah, man, your boy's gonna get this. Your boy's gonna get this at incentive, man.
There's a legitimate sale for $100 with $10 shipping.
This is a pure cover buy.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That interior art better be nice, and the story, man, better be good as
Maybe
well.
first appearance in that damn
Also,
thing.
Yeah.
it's also issue number 1, so who knows what's inside, right?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, I gotta like the art. But since you guys, debunked this and said it's gonna be $100 book, man, I'm gonna have to rethink my inks. But it is a fire cover, as brother JD said.
Yes. Yeah, this is definitely a fire cover. Man.
All right. Let's go ahead and move it right along. Captain Obvious, man. Captain Obvious has to go with Star Wars High Republic. They've been getting them covers out, man. I've been buying all them covers, even the 1 in 25s, man. And I haven't caught up too much to this story. I know, JR, you've been
I'm
reading,
behind
right?
an issue, but I do know that I guess we're finally getting a Sith on a cover, which is that
Yes.
ugly dude that looks like me with the red lightsaber up there. Yep.
I don't
That's
like the
a
art.
dope cover, dude. I like that.
Yeah,
You like the
man.
cover? I'm not.
He needs to go to the dentist.
I'm not
Yeah.
liking it.
I'm not a big fan of that cover, but it's a Sith guy, so I'm cool with that.
Darth
Actually-
Crawl.
I like the guy next, like the one next to it.
That's a Frankie's one, right? And a
The
golden apple,
I believe it was Frankie's one. Yeah.
I think the
Oh.
JTC is the best one, to be honest.
I like the one at the bottom on the right too.
That
With
film
hands
Moto's
of
no
wood.
joke, bro.
But
Oh, yeah.
That's 1 in 25. There's
Yeah, that's the
also a new Jedi, Orla Jarene.
Which I think is the one of the two white lightsabers.
yeah,
Okay, and the Wayseeker is us in here.
Bam.
that lightsaber looks completely badass.
Well, that's
Yeah,
that
man,
Rey
it's a prong.
lightsaber.
Yeah, that's that prong, man.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're finishing the battle with the giant plants, and they're gonna move on to something more exciting. So that
The
should be cool.
Dengar,
I
yeah.
love, bro.
Yeah, fucking
Sure.
little shop of horrors are putting us to sleep, bro.
Feed me.
But I have to admit, I'm feeling this one here.
Yeah, I like that dude, man.
I
The
do.
Mike Mayhew, right?
I think we might see more of him.
It's the Mike Mayhew cover.
I'm
Did that-
surprised
I mean,
there's no more
because his-
covers.
His hand over that lightsaber. I mean, that's a big fist, man.
Yeah.
It looks like fucking the Red Lantern guy from fucking Green Lantern. What's his name?
Atrocitus.
I
Oh, yeah,
don't-
Atrocitus, yeah.
It's totally Atrocitus, dude.
With the kid, Yeah, with a
fucking
hoodie.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
It looks like Jiren on crack from Dragon Ball
I'm
Super,
never gonna
man.
see that now.
You're with bad teeth, bro.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude.
your teeth,
Like,
bro.
damn, yeah, go to your dentist, bro.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it looks like all the number 7s of all the Star Wars stuff is pretty hot right now. Or
Yeah.
they're gonna have big stuff.
They're playing
Yeah.
craps, bro. 7.
Yep.
I mean, you
Yeah.
saw IDW last week, man. They had a bunch of first appearances on that IDW title.
Yeah, and then
yeah,
that was
sure,
another
yeah.
one that sold out from
Yeah, from
the Comic
IDW.
Con version one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
it
it's
sold
gone.
out like that, dude. Drop in, it sold
But
out
it's-
quick.
But it's going fairly cheap. I think it was only going for like $60.
For a $10 book?
Only $60.
He said only 60.
Yeah.
Hey.
When he wants something, he
Well,
wants something, man. Money's not a cause.
My bad.
Don't hate the game.
Man, you got Sith hitting us with 9 first appearances
Wow.
in
Yeah.
HR Adventures, man. Thank you for the assist, my brother. Now we got them catching up with the herd, and since we're talking about Star Wars, we got to start it off with JR. Go ahead and hit him with it, my brother.
So if you go to the next slide, I believe it's going to be the Bad Batch.
Yeah,
Whoops.
Yeah, right there.
So
Yeah.
this is a great episode. Basic synopsis is what's her name? What's the main bartender, the lady that owns the bar? Sid.
Sid.
The
Sid
guys
Justice.
come back and Sid's been kicked out of her bar. The guy underneath the Bad Batch logo had taken over her bar basically because he just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He was working with what's the name of the bad guys unit? It's like the
fuck.
Hive or something like that.
The Hive is that you're talking about the little creatures in the fucking cage, bro. No, this is a different thing.
Same here, man.
It's a consortium. I forgot what the name of it is.
Yeah, but I forgot what they're. But I mean, it's something like the Hive. It's something that's a short
Yeah.
name like that.
They were gangster on that show too, dude.
They are badass
Yeah.
guys. That you just don't
Yeah.
fuck with.
But
Um,
that's true. But fucking Ahsoka and those 2 chicks totally punked them in that one episode back in the day in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
yeah, but Ahsoka is also Ahsoka. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a Jedi.
Let's hit Brent with the panel question, man. He says, haven't watched Bad Batch yet. Good stuff. What would you guys recommend, guys?
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Long-term project. It's getting better. It's a little slow, but I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it too.
100%. It's dope.
I mean,
Check it out.
you got to also realize we've been getting spoiled with Loki and all these other Marvel shows at the same time as Bad Batch. So it's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
you kind of in a sense go Bad Batch versus Loki, and you're gonna go, well, yeah, Loki's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bad Batch is what, like 16 episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
think we got like 3 more left.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's been so good, though.
Uh-huh.
Shout outs to our man Ultra Maximus with that raw report, man. Always dropping that spec, always dropping them goodies, man.
yeah. So
But basically, the guys steal some spice and end up dealing with critters.
Right.
yeah, those were dope.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and then had to return the spice to save Omega's life.
Mm-hmm.
But
Um,
it was a good episode.
I mean, would you say that right now Bad Batch has been flying under the radar?
yeah.
You know, because I
Yes.
mean, when it started, it was the only game in town, but now it's, they're keeping it on the down low almost. You don't really see advertising for it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like if you know, you know.
Right.
but I think we're going to get more seasons of Bad Batch.
Yeah,
I think
Filoni's
they've
world
committed
building.
to like 3 or 4 seasons.
Right.
Yeah, he's world building
Nice.
for sure.
Yeah,
Whereas they were just like random characters almost in Clone Wars. You know, we almost didn't get the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
If we didn't get
Right.
those extra seasons.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we're basically getting like origin stories of like all the rebels.
Right.
yes.
Yep.
I mean, how great were those 2 episodes with Hera finding out
and
about
Chopper.
her and Chopper?
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that was dope.
I mean, I'm
100%.
just hoping at some point we get like a Sabine episode or a Zeb
Yeah.
episode.
I can see them going to Mandalore.
Bridger.
Sabine's coming for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, we got 3 more episodes, so we'll see what happens at the end of this season. I mean, Omega might be dead by the end of the season. Who knows?
I hope not.
No,
I don't think she
Don't you
will.
dare say that.
Wow.
I think she
That's
will
like killing
calm
the
down.
bro.
Hey,
Come on, man.
her
Are you gonna
gift
kill
is
Grogu next?
strategy, dude.
Right now, she's the
Kill the
she's the
kid.
heart. She's the heart of that
the
team.
show.
Yeah, her
She's
gift
gonna
is
die
strategy.
at some point.
No,
At some
So,
point, she's gonna die because we don't
Well,
know.
you think Crosshair's gonna get her?
I think Crosshair's gonna die by the end of the season,
I
Oh,
can see
100%,
that.
man.
Let's
Yeah.
kill
unless he
Grogu,
becomes Dengar.
Or
People-
unless,
Oh,
People-
man.
he kills Omega, and that snaps him out of it.
Possibly, because there's been pictures out there that I've seen where I think it was 2 episodes ago when before the Hera story arc, where he has bandages over his eyes when
Yeah.
Crosshair
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
If you look at that, they took that still and put it next to Dengar. It looks a lot like Dengar.
That's crazy.
Damn. Just
That
And we
would-
don't know the past of Dengar.
Right.
That would be
So-
that would be insane.
I don't know, but Dengar's kind of clumsy, man. You think so?
We don't know what's going to
he got
happen when they
knocked in
rip
the head
that chip
again.
at him.
Yeah.
yeah. And he's out of the sand,
Or
too,
they
man.
push that signal too much, and it screws around with his brain.
He turns dumb.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Crosshair is eventually going to join back up with the team,
Yeah.
especially if they become Scar.
I mean,
Uh,
Crosshair, he's a badass, and I do miss him being part of the team because they do miss him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially like when they were able to do their chips. It's
Yeah.
almost like they wish they could have, done that for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is also Star Wars. Well, I mean, other than Last Jedi, has always been about redemption.
True.
You go, you find the worst in somebody, you go, okay, I can bring you back. Unless you're Ryan Johnson, then you just say, fuck that.
I mean, technically, that's Omega's like whole storyline, right?
Karen.
Because
Yeah.
she has the ability to fix just about anything that's broken. She can see what's broken.
Right.
By the way, right here, first appearance
What's that?
Ooh.
for Bad Batch.
Oh. Hey, blow,
What?
let me blow that up.
Yeah.
Should we
Give me
highlight
a
him?
sec,
Yeah. I like this guy.
You got him, Steve?
We got it. We got to give Big Rob some love. Show him, Big Rob.
Yeah, I want to see that.
He's finally awake for once.
There they
Just
are
a
right
sec.
there.
Are you going to do it, Steve, or no?
I got him, dude. Don't worry. I was waiting on you, but no worries. All right.
Bickering
Let's see.
girls.
And he did.
Do
I'm
it.
trying to drag him in, bro. drag him in, JR. Go ahead and drag him in, bro.
Here, let me do it this way.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
They're
No, we got
there
you,
in
we
the
got you.
corner. They're right in the corner.
Oh.
Which is this?
What book is that?
What is that?
Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Comics.
Nice.
Clone
Strain
Wars,
Comics.
Strain Comics.
Go ahead, man. Hit
And
it.
then go that corner again real quick.
Hey, I think
Also, it's a book.
Sith is on to something though, as far as us getting a live action Omega, because with us getting Ahsoka and who knows, we should be seeing the Rebels pretty soon. And
Remember,
her and Hera look like buddies. And
well,
like, see them
she
later.
looks a little younger than Hera, right?
Yeah,
And then on top of that, remember what Hera becomes?
right.
She becomes general, right?
That's right.
So she lasts past the fight.
That'd be sick.
Didn't they also cast Ezra Bridger?
Yeah,
They casted Ezra and they casted Thrawn.
right.
Yeah,
so
you
so
know,
maybe the Book of Boba Fett. What do y'all think?
Oh,
No, they're going to
so.
show up in
Mando-
Ahsoka.
that's
It's Ahsoka.
Mandalorian 3?
No, Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Oh,
It's
Ahsoka.
the-
Okay.
Because remember, she's trying to find them.
That's true.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
And the whole, if you look at the logo for Ahsoka,
And to be-
it's a star map.
That
Right.
is.
Oh, okay.
I respect the Mephisto. It's culture.
yeah, exactly.
If that Batch appears live action, I'm gonna lose my shit, dude. If that
Man,
happens.
that'd be so sick, dude.
Yes. Oh man.
Too bad Stallone's not young. He would have been the perfect guy, man, for that one character.
You can tell they copied
Oh.
off the Stallone on
Yeah.
Fucking Rambo, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Rambo
Yeah,
all the way.
it is.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, you got to remember also, Omega is the last of the Greek alphabet, whereas
Mhm.
Boba Fett would be the alpha.
Go for it.
Right.
So
Right.
there's some synergy there. She
True.
may end up finding out who she is and end up
Hey.
going off with Boba Fett at some point and
I'm
becoming like
thinking
his
Book of Boba Fett.
daughter. I don't know if she'll show up in that. I think it's a long term.
Because technically that's his sister.
Technically,
It is.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to let us know that she is who she ends up being until they run her course through this for a little while.
Yeah.
Well, let's say this then. Maybe Book of Boba Fett gets more than a single season. Maybe it's 2-3
That's
seasons,
possible.
and Bad Batch gets their few seasons, and then they cross over.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
No, I
Like,
agree then.
So they'll reveal her.
and then we did get Agent May in Bad Batch.
Yes.
I can't stop
man,
calling
she's
her. I
brutal,
can't stop
yeah.
calling her Agent May, dude.
But you got to think also. I mean, if you say, hey, this character is guaranteed and shows up on another show that's set in the future, it kind of ruins the suspense for that character.
Right.
It's kind of like the Black Widow movie where we all loved it, but it's like, well, she's not going to die at the end of it,
Right.
So to me, I don't think they're going to reveal what happens to her until the series is done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Maximus is right. That's what I was hinting at, is that he had a daughter in the books before.
Yeah.
Alan Bay.
I
Alan
got
Bay.
that.
I believe that was his name.
Yeah,
You know Azores got that, man.
Hey, no, hey, shout out his drunken chat son and Ultra, man. Yeah, they were talking about this a long time ago, man.
Alan Bay. I'm sorry, Alan Bay. Alan Bell. Yeah, that's her name.
So we want to go to the next slide?
Yep. Gotcha.
Rob, you want to start this one off since this is your love and passion?
Yeah, I actually did watch all the 5 episodes.
Nice.
Sorry, Jeff, go, since I know you watched all 5
Oh
episodes.
yeah, Jeff,
I did.
Yeah.
I just watched it all before.
Very
We FaceTime each other.
very reminiscent of Transformers the movie. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
No holds bar.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning and the end is shockers for the first 5 episodes, and I know there's more coming.
Yep.
And I don't want to spoil too much, but I love Scareglow. I loved them before, and I really love them now. Scareglow's a shit, and hey, Grayskull's black now, man. I don't know how that happened, but hey, all cool.
Dang, man. I only watched the first 2 episodes, man, before
Yeah,
we
same
even
here.
got on. So from what I watched, I enjoyed it, man. I mean, back in the day, I had Motu figures, man, and I used to watch the cartoons. So, watching this is, and then what, like Netflix putting out like doper anime now. They've been like cranking on some shows, man. So I was happy to see He-Man come into the fray. And
that whole like worried about Tila situation, I think nothing to worry. I think she's a great character in the show. They really, they definitely build up on her character. She's definitely the protagonist on the show.
Yes.
Because there's a reason for it. She has to carry the show.
Right.
It makes total sense. So
It does.
all the worries beforehand, that was just smoke, man. This show's badass, and I could see it, definitely finishing well. At least with the first season. I don't know if they're going to continue on, but definitely the one season of it.
The one thing I was mildly disappointed with was I thought Mark Hamill fucking blew it out of the park as Skeletor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we got such a limited amount of him. I mean, at least the first 2 episodes that I watched. And I imagine he'll be back around in 3 and 4 and 5.
You love him. You'll love him.
No, I love him as Skeletor. I love him. I want more.
Oh, I can't believe you guys haven't watched it yet.
The return of Skeletor during the show, you'll love him more. You'll love him a lot more.
Unfortunately, Jeff, I had to edit on the show. That's why I couldn't watch it.
No, I get it. Man, the animation is out of this world. I love it.
Yeah, that Scareglow sequence, dude. The animation's dope, man.
The amount of characters they put in here, is amazing. I mean, I literally am like, I turn around and I just go, oh, well, I got that one. I got that one. I got, like those are all the characters I grew up with. I have no idea what the hell people are all pissed off about. It's just because they highlight a character doesn't mean that the whole thing's about that character, right? It's a whole story. So, and this is only 5 episodes, and we all know that they wrote more than 5 episodes, and they completed all more than 5 episodes. So, this is just part 1 or season 1, whatever they want to call it, and you just gotta let them, tell the whole story before you judge it.
Hey, Jeff, they made Roboto and Oracle badass, dude.
Dude,
They
Oracle
did.
is definitely a better character than even he was when he was in the cartoons. And the cartoons, it was just he was comic relief, right?
Yeah. I think we're gonna get a season 2 sooner than people think.
Oh yeah, I think we've got probably 4 or 5 seasons locked down.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith is a very wordy director.
Yeah.
His thing's gonna be all about the conversations of it's gonna build up and we're gonna have this epic battle at the end and everyone's gonna be happy once you get to that last season where it's just fight after fight after fight.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I teared up at least 2 or 3 times watching the series.
Good.
There's different points where you're just like, what the damn?
I know?
I will say I was shocked when they when a certain somebody just got burnt up in the first episode.
Yeah.
Just like,
I was
really?
Me too, dude.
Take that guy out like that?
I was like, that's it. That's it.
It's Transformers and movie all over again, bro.
Yeah,
no, I know, but it just kind of shocked me that they would that character. First of all, I forgot what side that character was on, and then
he was on the good.
Yeah. But then to have that character just get dusted.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what?
It's so funny, man. I remember having that action figure as a kid.
Me too, dude.
But I love the fact they had, is it Skunkor?
Stinkor.
Stinkor. Having him show up in the second episode was great.
You know who his voice is? He's the original Skeletor. Oppenheimer is playing Stinkor in this show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Big dropping them gems, dude.
Yeah.
Who is
Right
Evil Lynn, by the way?
Evil Lynn.
Oh, she's the queen.
She's
the queen.
No. I know who she is, but the actress.
The voice.
Oh, she's the queen from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I knew it sounded familiar, man. I was like, I know that voice.
Yeah, that voice, man, just produces fucking fear, man.
Lena Headey.
Yeah,
man.
Well, because I know it's like a star-studded cast.
Yeah, man. Don't you got Liam Nielsen as Man at Arms too?
Oh, that was Liam Nielsen?
Oh no. Yes, it is, right?
What?
He's like, I got a specific set of skills.
And then Buffy, right? Is it Buffy?
Buffy's Tila.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rest in peace, Lionel.
I mean, I personally liked it. I thought it could have been better. I'm not gonna I don't want to give away anything. The animation obviously is top notch. The fact that Netflix only dropped 5 episodes. We're used to seeing they normally drop 12, 13 at a time. So for them to drop 5, I think kind of sucked.
It probably didn't help them because they didn't get to tell the whole story. So everyone's just judging it,
They've been doing this though with the cartoons.
Yes.
Because like Castlevania, they only dropped like 4 at a time. And then last season they dropped like 10.
Yeah,
that's right.
And
Ultron, they did like 8, I think, when they did that.
And it ends in a cliffhanger, so.
Yeah, it was a cliffhanger.
No, so then they're going to definitely bring it back for sure.
But they've been doing like they'll drop 5 episodes and then they'll drop 5 episodes like 2 months later and be like season 1A, season 1B.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but that,
But by the way, Merman was Kevin Conroy, Batman from the animated series.
Oh,
crazy!
I hadn't gotten to him yet.
Obviously, they got some great
heavy hitters.
Yeah.
I know Harley Quinn is supposed to be in there too. His daughter.
Tara Strong?
No. Kevin Smith's daughter.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn. Yes.
Yes, she's Alina. It's a new character. I don't think I've ever seen that character.
I thought that Man at Arms finally got his full due.
Yes.
And I'm not saying anything else after that,
Yeah.
But I know a lot of you haven't seen
he was badass in this show.
Okay.
100%, bro.
Yes, he was. Okay. They did they did right by a lot of these lower tier characters that finally,
Yeah.
they gave them, their spot.
You know what I thought was so
flushed them
dope?
out.
What's that?
I was just saying they flushed them out. They
Yeah.
gave them something.
What was so dope to me was the intro at the very beginning, and that's what like took me back to like when we had the action figures and everything, and maybe the throwback cartoons and stuff, and just those still shots. Yeah, those still shots were sick with the animation, and then we went into the new style. I like how they did that.
By the way, I was wrong, JR. Stinker is Jason Mewes.
Okay,
that's even funnier.
Makes more sense.
Mossman is Oppenheimer, the old voice of Skeletor.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I even like the big twist at the end of the first one.
But
I mean,
I personally knew that was coming.
Okay.
Because you guys have to see it because it just made the first episode made no sense to me that they would just
do what they did.
Exactly. And that if they were going to reverse it, that would be essentially undoing it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Did you all read the book?
What happened?
No, I did not have a chance to read
I didn't
the book
read
yet.
anything. No.
Okay. I heard that the book was supposed to be a prequel to the show.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to find out. Like, should I have read the book before watching it? Is it a must read type of thing? Okay.
Telekinetic. What's going on, brother?
But I've also heard like somebody who's it on? Somebody was saying that the book was not readable. Like they tried to read it.
I know Sith, and then I think Hood Rat was saying.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Last week, and even Alonzo, I think he said the same thing.
Yeah,
but that's cool. What Sam is saying about Triclops.
Yeah, you might have to know deep cuts to get the book a little better.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I mean, it's 4 issues, so I don't want to read just one issue and then watch this. I might as well just treat it as a prequel overall afterwards.
Yeah. Maybe if you read the whole story in one sitting, the 4 issues, it'd probably make more sense.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm like Sif, man. I think I'm gonna read the book now because of the show, and see what I can put together, type of thing.
Yeah, cool.
Well, all right. Next slide, Anthony. Keep on trucking, brother.
Gotcha.
Bam.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
May featured in Marvel's What If Heroes, man.
Yeah.
What y'all think about this, man? I think this is dope.
This is crazy.
It puts a higher stakes on the show now, right? So
it makes What If a standard to watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Right. It says it's absolutely included. It doesn't matter if it's animation. This is canon.
What I found.
Dude,
I went hunting.
Exiles #1.
No, yeah, I got some other ones too, but I'm
that's the OG.
The one that's on,
that's the OG one, though.
Yeah.
No, but the one that's on the screen, I missed it when it first came out. I knew it was gonna one day be a major heavy hitter.
Yeah, these are some tough.
That was based on the Marvel Puzzle Quest game at the time.
Oh,
yes.
Yep.
Okay.
But that book, I will say this: I got 2 copies of that book, and it was that run of Exiles was fucking horrible.
Yeah,
I got the top. I got the top book, but it's been hard to find that one at the bottom, man. But I'm still hunting.
Yes,
that's going to be the hot book.
That's tough, bro.
Oh yeah, and I didn't see. If you notice, it does say Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Yep.
I mean, look at all that black on that cover too. That's going to be tough to get high grade.
And they're not playing with the prices on eBay, so I'm just hunting for mine.
Yeah.
I now wonder if old Kamala was going to show up eventually.
Oh, Kamala Kang.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I want to see Wolverine at the top.
Animated Wolverine or Chibi Wolverine.
No, thank you.
Uncanny
Not
Swags
that
in the
Wolverine.
building.
See, I think every character that we'll see in What If is going to be a mix of every character that we have actually seen.
Like from the movies,
already.
right?
Yeah. So this is gonna. I kind of said that the Exiles were gonna come, but I didn't believe it. And it looks like they're gonna come. I mean, because they're saying that there's gonna be a multiversal team throughout What If, so there's a connection through all the stories.
Oh wow.
Well, except that the Exiles are primarily made up of mutants. I mean, at least originally they were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
While this team, this is just an amalgamation of different Avengers, that are, that are different from the originals.
What's cracking, Kamikaze?
Well,
What if versions?
well, this would be a quick and easy way to introduce a mutant animation.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
But the great thing about Exiles was for a book was they could pretty much change up the roster whenever they wanted.
Right.
They would kill off people, and you'd be like, "Oh, well, I kind of like that character." Like, well, too bad. They're dead now.
Don't get attached.
I mean, it was
and they
literally they do a story arc. It was like
do whatever they want. Yeah.
you have like this character TJ that was a Nightcrawler's daughter.
Oh, that was
She's in it.
Yes.
And then next episode she dies, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
here's
like, what the hell?
Hyperion. Like, okay.
I like
So,
the fact that they brought back Blink.
Yes.
Because I thought that when they first introduced her in that 4-part series between Uncanny and X-Men, Phalanx.
Phalanx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I thought that when they killed her off, that they were killing off a great character.
Mm-hmm.
Here they brought her back for Age of Apocalypse, and then they bring her back for Exiles as the team leader.
Yeah. And now she's in limbo.
They did put her in a movie.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But
So with the What If series, I saw how, and I think that's cool, how they showed Ultron, and he actually got the Vision body.
Yep.
And he's gonna be like the big bad, I guess, in the series, right?
Possibly.
No? Okay.
no, I don't think so.
Huh.
Supposedly, I don't want to give away too much.
Okay.
He's like, I don't want to tell you.
Rumor.
Supposedly,
Rumor
has it it's supposed to be an evil version of Doctor Strange.
Now, okay, I saw that in the trailer too. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a servant of Dormammu.
Right.
Right.
And
Guess what? There's a book out there with that too.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And Uatu is supposed to go universe hopping to grab these different What If Avengers to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I'm excited for watching that shit.
It makes sense.
To me, just for that alone, forget about this. This is just like icing on the cake.
Yeah,
right.
That just made What If more than worth watching.
Yeah.
Does anyone else wish though Uatu is voiced by Ryan Reynolds? Like the last episode, he just goes like this, unzips, and it's Deadpool underneath.
I swear, if the Watcher starts talking like that, I would just die laughing.
Hey, Jeffrey Wright is classic, dude.
But it'd be funny.
It'd be
I mean, I love Uatu. Don't get me wrong, but just to do that because there's that petition to have him replace Stan Lee in the cameos and all the shows.
I could see Deadpool like appearing next to Uatu because
I could see that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally see that. Yeah,
that would be funny.
And just
what are you looking at?
Putting a kick me sign in the background.
What other movies do you all think they're gonna go into? Because outside of what we've seen, like on the trailers,
I don't know,
like what characters are missing that they could,
Well, let's sound off what they are doing.
Okay, so we got the Captain America, which is Captain Carter.
Right.
We got Iron Man, which is Tony Stark.
You got Black
Panther. No.
You're right. Captain America is Iron Man. Captain America is Iron Man.
Steve Rogers is
Steve Rogers, right?
Right, Steve Rogers.
We got Killmonger, which is going to be Black Panther.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, you know who we haven't seen is Ant-Man. Right?
Isn't Howard the Duck going to be on there too?
Howard the Duck is going to be on there.
Yeah.
Bozo's going to be Star-Lord.
Do you see Gwenpool?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man is going to be Doctor Strange.
Right,
So
Spider-Man has that
Supreme.
quote. Okay.
Chadwick Boseman's going to be Star-Lord.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Captain Marvel, huh?
Or the Hulk.
No, the Hulk. I saw Hulk on the preview.
Oh, you
Um,
did?
You do the preview.
If you look
Okay.
into the preview
Yeah.
again, you have the Hulk and you have Black Widow, and then
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
cut,
at
it
the
cuts out.
beginning.
It cuts out real
Yeah.
fast.
All right,
That's
so
all.
That makes 8
Right.
episodes, which is
Right.
probably what it's going to
And
be.
we see Thor and Loki.
Yes.
Yep.
Huh. So I'm thinking we haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp.
And
No.
Captain Marvel. But that's
If
for the
If
second
they have
season.
them.
Oh, exactly the second season.
So
Yeah.
there
Hawkeye.
is going to be a second season for sure.
We got Guardians of the Galaxy characters.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, they could run away with this. And I mean, just turn into every season. There's a big bad and a different group of what if Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I
wonder
think
how
it's
long
gonna
they'll play
surprise people.
Because, like, I wonder how long the whole storyline's going to go with the whole multiverse.
True.
And Kang. I don't. Because Kevin Feige did once say, "Oh yeah, it's not going to take 10 years to get to Thanos," but they did get right to the bad guy already.
I don't
Yeah.
think that Kang is the ultimate villain overall.
I think he is. I think
it's
he
all
is,
of
and I
them.
think that's why like I understand why you think it's not him because they introduced him so early, but I think that's why it goes back to what Kevin Feige said was we're not going to wait 10 years to see Thanos. We're not waiting 10 years to see Kang. We're seeing him now, and he's going to last however long, however many Avenger movies we need to defeat him, right?
And it's so many different versions of Kang.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
He could
There's
take
also.
the,
Go
sorry,
ahead, Rob.
I say he could take the place of the Beyonder, but I think in the long run, the ultimate villain is going to be Doom, Doctor Doom.
we'll see.
Man,
I think
can't wait for Doom.
I don't think so.
because it's Kang, I think you need Doom to help even the heroes beat Kang.
Mm.
And remember, he's also going to be related to Kang.
But if it's Secret Wars, Doom is the villain. He's ultimate
Right.
Doom.
Yeah.
You're right about
God
that.
Emperor
That,
Doom.
yes.
But the couple things. One thing is, I don't think they're ever going to fix the timeline. I think they're going to use. I personally think they're going to use that to explain
Everything.
like the X-Men movies and the other movies.
Fantastic Four.
I think we're going to have. That's all going to stay in continuity. Just they're going to be their own variants.
Nice.
So I
I
think
wonder.
that, to me, that's one thing. The other thing is with Kang. Kang can
Yes, please.
you can beat Kang in one movie, and then he can show up 2 movies later
Right.
as a different version.
Right.
So Kang is like multiple man. He's just going to keep coming fucking back. He's a cockroach.
Right. They can't kill him.
And he has different names.
Different
Yeah,
brand,
he's
right.
he's
You
like
got Kang-
Reverse Flash. He's like Reverse Flash. He's a big villain, but he's not always the main villain. He's just like a villain that makes the story happen.
That's
But
true.
I still, I mean, I know a lot of people are banking we're going to get Secret Wars, and it's going to be the fantastic, that new Secret Wars they're talking about.
Right.
I don't think this is leading up to Secret Wars. That's just my personal opinion. I
Secret
know
Wars is
Alonzo
further
will
down the
completely. I'm in the minority.
Because
But-
I would think it would be just because they kind of gave it away already that it would be. Like they said, oh, this happened, so long ago. And you don't know where they are in the timeline when she's saying that, right? She could be at the end of time, which means what she's saying is happening now.
What are you talking about,
Right.
Sylvie? That said that?
No, Miss Minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
right?
the
She
multiversal war.
She explained the multiversal war.
Yeah.
She said a very long time ago. It could be that they're at the end of time or near the end of time, and a long time ago just means our time on that timeline, right?
They
So we
always
could
say
be going.
that.
We could be
That's
going through
different
Secret
there.
Wars now, right?
But also, that was a world that Kang had control of.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
I'm
Right,
not
but-
taking anything Ms. Minute says as fact because she
You're not
was
wrong.
basically his
She's trying
mouth.
to throw you off.
As far as I'm concerned, Ms. Minute is Kang.
Kang's a big player, but he's one of the big players.
Yeah.
Right. I
Right.
just that Secret Wars that they're talking about. Yes, it was awesome, but I don't think. Because I mean, ultimately, you have to explain Mole Man or not Mole Man, Molecule Man or some version of Molecule Man
Mm.
to give Doom the god powers.
Yeah, Molecule Man, man.
So replace Molecule Man with Wanda.
I think Wanda's going to be out of play. I think Wanda will be out of play at the end of Doctor Strange. I think she's the big bad. I think she's the big bad guy in Doctor Strange too.
She might be how we get mutants though.
She might be.
She might be.
Well,
So
isn't she a mutant?
They haven't said
that's the question, right? That's
her aura destroying when she's a little kid and makes us feel like she is a mutant.
Right.
By definition, she is.
Yep, definition she is.
Yes.
But then again, they've also said she's not Magneto's daughter anymore. So
but that was done in the comics for a different reason, against Fox. So it's their universe now, right? It's all theirs,
right?
So they can change. They can change it right back.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've even as recently they've come out. She showed up in things saying like to Magneto. I read in one of the X books where she's like, "I'm not your daughter." To Magneto, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like they're.
I think they're going to fix that right now, though.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that's the case.
Yeah, I think they're going to bring it back the way we used to.
She has reality warping powers, so she can be his daughter at any time.
I agree, but they just recently killed her off in the X books,
and that's why I think they're going to bring her back as a mutant.
If they can bring her back,
maybe she killed herself off.
She ain't.
We don't know.
She's coming back.
It was Mephisto, bro. He killed her.
They're planning. They're doing a whole storyline called the Trial of Magneto coming.
Trial of Magneto.
Yeah. This will answer everything. Who has stayed dead in comic books? Period.
Nope.
No.
Thunderbird.
Captain Marvel, the original one.
Yeah. Even though there's kind of a loophole to his,
yeah.
He kind of has asterisks on his.
I mean, he came back as a Skrull, but...
Well, no, he came back for... They did a timey-wimey thing where they did some loophole where they went back and grabbed him out of time before he died and brought him to the future and then put him back afterwards.
Okay. Right.
I forgot about Uncle Ben. Everybody's saying Uncle Ben.
And then they did something similar to that. Well, Uncle Ben, I mean, yeah, I'm talking about heroes here, you know.
Not the rice guy?
They need to bring Uncle Ben back. They give Peter some love. Give Peter back.
Wow, dude. JR said give Peter some love.
Wow, who are you, bro?
Yeah, we don't even know you anymore, bro.
Crying all the time.
He's a variant.
Yeah, we don't even
know.
JR. Is Uncle Ben like in a different universe? He's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like
collectibles.
So they brought back Uncle Ben.
He's a badass dude. Like
they brought everyone back at least once.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't think they brought Thunderbird ever back.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yes, for one issue, I believe, or two. But yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, once I saw that Scarlet Witch was dead, I knew like she's gonna be back.
I figure as much. I figure as much, but I'm kind of I'm wondering if they're gonna, because it's only supposed to be mutants that they're able to bring back.
Right.
Well, see,
or that's all they've brought back.
Ultra had a theory that because she has her reality warping powers, she killed herself and made herself a mutant.
Ayo, Paulay.
And that could be the case too.
Right, and then she can get resurrected, and she's going to do the same thing to her brother.
Right.
Well, isn't her brother alive?
Well, for now.
Yeah.
the Fox version. I don't care what nobody says. That's Quicksilver, dog. Fuck that shit. y'all can't tell me that ain't Quicksilver. And I bet you I got money on it. We're gonna see him again in freaking Multiverse of Madness. That's my word. Y'all heard it here.
I hope you're damn right.
Heard. Here we go.
Yeah, you got an hour, 24 minutes, and 30 seconds. I mean, just drop that gem for y'all.
So Eric, would you be claiming that spec on that, sir?
I'm not claiming no specs on it.
He called it first.
I'm just saying they can't tell me that's not Quicksilver, dude. I don't care what they're saying, dude. I'm not falling for that shit.
Can I claim spec on that then for you?
You got it.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm not falling for that shit.
Loki show opened up every possibility.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Anyone who wants to say spec and guess what? Everything's a spec now.
Yeah, so
And any multiversal versions of people, guess what? That's all spec now.
Yep.
You
It's
got
wide
a
open.
plethora of books to open up to.
All I know is I want them to make a cartoon, even if it's a what if, telling Alligator Loki's story.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Just give me
Versus-
one episode.
versus Frog Thor.
Versus Frog Thor, yeah.
Yes.
I don't care who he fights.
Throg.
I just
Throg.
want
Throg.
an episode of
Abby
him.
versus Throg.
He might fight Howard the Duck.
No, fucking Spider Pig.
Yeah.
Peter Porker. Nice.
Hey.
So,
you see, with
What's our
hopefully-
next slide?
Yeah, let's move on.
Oh, this is a fun one.
Oh,
So,
Ooh.
Mesfito.
rumor right now is that
Is this legit?
there's
Yeah,
a
so
legit
legit.
rumor that he met with Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
I will
know-
say this though: there's also a rumor right now that they're in works of doing Superman 2 with him.
There has
Mm.
been-
Another Zack Snyder joint.
2
Wow.
or 3 different rumors of Henry Cavill actually meeting with Marvel.
Hmm.
And this is definitely not the first time.
Right.
This happened before COVID.
Dirk Diggler. Yep.
When they were talking
Yep.
about rebooting the whole universe, scrapping Snyderverse, everything, right?
Mhm.
That whole time, someone said he had gone and seen Kevin Feige. Whether that's true or not, I say, look, I'm not gonna put past Feige. If he wants somebody, he's gonna go talk to them.
He needs to play that dude with the yellow suit. What's his name? Or with the blonde hair?
So
Sentry?
let's start with Rob. We'll go down. Who do you want him to play as? Sentry?
Century.
Huh.
Steve?
Damn, just to counteract, dude. I mean, if he grew a beard, probably Frank Richards, dude. Mr. Fantastic.
Wow.
Wow.
See, I just want a giant FU to DC. I want to play Hyperion.
Same thing.
Mm.
Century,
Oh,
Hyperion. It's like
Yeah.
yeah.
That was Hyperion was a direct rip-off of Superman. I
Century's
just think
cooler.
he's hilarious.
Damn.
I'll go with the Captain Obvious is Captain Britain.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that either.
He doesn't have to change his voice.
Yeah, Doris?
Well, see, mine just popped up right there. I'm going with
Hercules.
Hercules.
I like that.
We can get,
I
we
can
can
get
get,
that.
That'd be hilarious, bro.
we can get the famous Thor versus Hercules fight.
But Hercules is funny, man. He needs a sense of humor for that character.
Hey,
Hood,
dude,
did you see
Wonder
what
Man.
Hood wrapped
he
up?
might have range.
Did you
Yeah.
see what Hood wrapped up there?
What do you put?
Yeah.
Dirk Diggler.
Just don't bring him in as Captain Britain.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
And what would you like to see him as, Anthony?
Beta Ray Bill.
Station. Big station.
Oh,
Fable.
wow. I didn't even
I
think
also
about
saw-
that.
I also saw someone say Doom,
Yeah.
which I thought was an interesting idea.
He has to wear a mask, dude. The girls are gonna want to see his
So-
face, bro. The girls are gonna want to see his
Girl.
face.
You know they
Money. Come on.
But- let's
Gordon
be
the God
honest.
Butcher is Christian Bale.
Dollar bills.
But let's be
Yeah.
honest. They took Zemo, that always wore a mask, and he doesn't
Mhm.
wear a mask almost ever.
Yeah.
So
but
they could
girls
end
are
up
not
doing
after. They're not after Brill, dude. Girls are definitely after this dude.
But what I'm saying is, they took a character that was established, always wearing a mask, and changed it.
Yeah,
Don't think they would do that with Doom?
I hope not.
I mean, I could see them doing a whole movie with him not wearing the mask until like maybe the very end.
They did that and it was
They
trash.
did that twice.
Mhm.
3
Okay.
times.
Well, I mean, maybe he can go the Keith Urban route, right? He can do Judge Dredd where he doesn't ever take off the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said Beta Ray Bill. You know.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
You think that he
I think-
would make a good Beta Ray?
They give him
I
a
think
horse
John
face.
Elway would be a better Beta Ray Bill, but
Oh,
no,
You know,
no
Darth
Darth
Vader-
Vader.
Henry
Got
Cavill's
him
Darth
Darth
Vader's over there like I agree.
John Elway and Shannon Sharp, bro.
Because I was thinking
Yeah.
of someone. I mean, you guys said the obvious choices, but then as far as super strength, Thor is up there, but we
Yeah.
already have a Thor. But
Yeah.
we've been waiting for someone to be Beta Ray Bill.
And we've already seen his face on the building on
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
We just
Mhm.
we just need the actor.
That's
Yeah.
what, that's
And
what
we
I'm saying.
we also
Beta Ray
seen
Bill.
him his whole species fighting Nebula and Gamora.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Sentry.
Yeah.
And then we got Stormbreaker already too.
Yep.
Yo, let's
But
make
what
this
about
happen, bro.
the other one's what's his name? Him. I'm trying to remember what's his name.
Adam Warlock.
Adam
Warlock.
Warlock, they've already
Keep going.
casted him, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Who's it?
I
Keanu?
believe it was Efron got casted as him for
Oh,
Guardians of the
brother.
Galaxy.
Are you serious?
I got
Right.
Keanu.
He's
believe
short. He's
so.
like 5'2", bro.
I got Keanu for Ghost Rider.
Let me tell you,
Dude, that would be sick,
our
bro.
canvas is gonna love that.
He would
I
be
mean,
a
that I
badass
remember seeing
Ghost Rider.
something about that where they showed a picture. Maybe
You
it's a
think he
mock-up.
becomes Silver Surfer?
Who?
Oh,
That's another one.
bam, Silver Surfer. Yeah, you could do CGI on him.
Yes.
Bald.
Oh wow.
What about
I don't know if I
the
can see
Beyonder?
Beyonder.
Can we CGI to put a mustache on him?
Beyonder. I could see the Beyonder.
Or what about
Yeah.
Fire Lord?
I'm kind of liking the CGI. I mean the Silver Surfer now. Dang.
Yeah, Silver's not
Yeah.
bad.
I
I would like Captain Britain just because I have first appearance of him. So
Nice.
The only problem is I believe
Yeah.
more Rob's and JR's pick because it's just the opposite of what he played, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's what I
Hyperion. Yeah.
said. That's
That'll be a big fuck you to DC, man.
It
Can you
would.
imagine?
especially.
I don't think they would bring in Squadron Supreme right now. There's no point to
Yeah,
bringing
no.
him in. But I just want it just because.
Well,
Yeah,
you could bring in
fuck Snyder.
Squadron Supreme after you fix the multiverse,
That
right?
is
People
true.
get stuck in our universe,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So that's how you get Miles. That's how you get America Chavez coming into our universe. That's the whole thing.
We'll see. I mean, it'll be interesting. I just don't think they're going to kill off the multiverse anytime soon.
No.
No.
I think they're going to play with that for like 10 years.
Why not?
They should, man.
As long as they can keep control of it.
That's why you got Foggy talking to all them people, man. He's like, this is what it's going to be. This is the
God.
breakdown. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. I mean,
Yeah.
they haven't let us down since then, man. So they're
Vincent
killing it.
D'Onofrio.
Had a tremendous run, and he has all the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it's like you trusting someone is easy. When that trust is broken, it's hard to rebuild it, and that's the same for Hollywood. Once you make one or two bad movies, that's kind of hard to rebuild that again. People tend to forget very easily what you did in the past.
So I'm
Yeah.
curious, from a Disney perspective, Black Widow did not do what they wanted.
I was good
We
with
all
it.
enjoyed Black Widow.
I
I'm
think
not
the-
bashing Black Widow. We
No,
all
no,
enjoyed Black
right,
Widow.
no.
You're not, but the
Of course
numbers are similar to Ant-Man and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard the numbers were pretty good.
Yeah, they're actually
Well,
okay.
but they,
Gotta
because of
consider-
the whole at-home thing,
Yeah.
Look, they
They
shot
had, like,
themselves
the
in the foot.
had one of the
So,
worst second
But it's
weekends.
all different because of everything that happened.
But that's
Right,
just
but-
the flashy numbers on the wall. Yeah, they look bad, but the actual concrete numbers, they're not bad.
Right, but what I was getting at before you all jumped down my throat
Yeah, motherfucker.
was, do you think DC will overcorrect this? They count this as his first misstep because this is a film that
mm,
really it was a good film. It introduced good new characters,
Right.
but it should have been done 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, but they say that about Captain America: First Avenger. They said that about fucking Thor: Dark World. They said that a bunch. Oh, this is Marvel's
Right,
first fuck up, and
But those were also 10 years
Earlier.
ago.
But
This is after. This is the first film after Endgame, arguably their biggest movie,
Second.
starting the new thing.
Ant-Man.
but it's all the
Okay.
same.
It's going to be a slow build again.
It's the same noise. You're gonna hear it every year, every movie that just is not like that fits everyone's mold. I
No, I
mean,
agree.
and look how crazy geekdom has gotten, right? Like people are going extremes. Oh, that's not my Star Wars movie. That's not my Han Solo. That's not my
You
that's
can
not
say
my
my
Captain
name.
America.
nostalgia.
People hate
That's not my Star
Spider-Man.
Trek.
Yeah. I think you nailed JR, right?
I feel attacked here.
That's not my Star. That's not my Star
I
Trek.
can't mute you, Jeff.
I'm just saying you're gonna
that,
hear
man.
the whole same thing over and over. It doesn't matter.
No, I agree.
And
I
guess
just-
what? They're gonna still make $1 billion
No.
every year.
Yes.
No, and like I said, I still enjoyed Black Widow. I thought Black Widow was a good movie.
Yeah.
I was just saying it does nothing to further any of the other franchise. It should have been done like 4 or 5 years ago.
But you don't know that because you don't know the result of what happened from that movie yet. We have not seen the result.
I'm a Yelena fan now too.
Yeah, but they could have entered Elena, Red Guardian.
Yeah,
that all could have been done on one of the TV shows or something. They could have introduced them in Winter Soldier, Bucky.
It's true.
That like a season 2 of that. The movie in general, it's like I said, it's a good movie, but it should have been done like 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, they tried, right?
Because
we
already
it was supposed to be last year.
Well, I'm saying before was it Avengers 2? It should have came out.
Yeah.
That's when it's supposed to take place time wise.
After Civil War.
Because it has no impact other than introducing those 2 new characters.
Yeah,
okay,
but it's just adding layers to the Marvel universe. So it is.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I also think that people miss something in the movie that is very important. The whole
Omega
thing.
Red?
No, Omega Red.
All those characters are in play now. All those characters are in play.
No.
Omega Red.
William Hurt is General, right?
Right.
Red Hulk,
So
baby.
the whole talking about how he is sick, how he's getting, how many heart attacks he's had.
Yeah, 3.
That's an important part because you're also now you know that Abomination's out, right?
Right.
So let's say the General let him out to experiment on him some more, gave him another dose. That's why he looks a little bit different and more evolved, and so he can shoot himself with something safer because he's gonna die because he's not healthy.
And then we got Red Hulk.
So now you're setting up another, and on top of that, and you've got Yelena at the very end, which I'm not going to give away, but you're setting up Thunderbolts here.
Yeah.
No, you're setting up
or Dark Avengers.
Dark Avengers, really.
or
maybe both are
right.
One of the
Hey, there was a payoff on a fucking Black Widow sweater, bro. That's the goal of that movie. Payoff on that sweater.
that vest, that bomb ass vest.
That fucking vest is
I love the pockets.
That's continuity. That's continuity.
Continuity, bro. We're building layers here, bro.
Literally.
Like I said, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
this movie, this essentially, to me, was Yelena's origin story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and any origin story, whether it's Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Ant-Man, they're not gonna do as well as the regular movie after the characters are introduced.
right.
So if the fact that it was it didn't do as well as they thought. It's an intro movie. Name one intro movie that really, other than Iron Man, because that was at the beginning.
It didn't do that good either.
That really did.
Let me put it this way: if you had to sit down and watch it again, Black Widow, Loki, which has more impact, which is the bigger first step in this new phase.
But Feige explained that, and he said that way at the beginning. He said Loki would have the biggest impact in the MCU going forward.
Right.
So it's no surprise. So he set us up for, Black Widow's just a little teaser for what's going to happen in the future. All these other movies like Spider-Man was another teaser for the future. So I don't see how it's any different from any other movie. Just like, Anthony said, it's not different from any, origin movie.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just looking at it as
Yelena's origin.
it was definitely an origin thing.
Right.
They could have split it up like Winter Soldier and did it as a TV show.
Because
they could have.
Yeah, but Yelena is going to be the new Black Widow going forward. This is just Scarlett Johansson passing the baton to her.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
This is payback for her for her hard work.
But it was a film that should have been done 5 years ago.
This was a thank you.
I'm not to argue that.
Not to her.
Yeah.
They also introduced other. They're not super powered, but they are very highly trained assassins into the world.
Yeah, all the new Black Widows. Yep.
Yeah. Plus, you have a Taskmaster. What in the comics sometimes that is sometimes an anti-hero. Hey, look,
see her.
No. Let's be honest. I had the first appearance of of Taskmaster, I almost sold it because I was just like, they fucked him
So
over.
That it sucks.
I give you $1, bro.
That
No.
Let me have it.
What were you
that
saying,
was
Anthony?
one of the worst parts of the movie. Taskmaster
Yeah.
just plain sucked.
Yeah.
I get why other people were upset. I'm not necessarily upset about it. I think it just sets up. Maybe it sets up the next Taskmaster. It sets up the real Taskmaster, right?
Maybe.
The technology is now there. There is a precedence. I mean, sorry, it's not the first one.
Hey,
but
we got open door for variants now.
Yeah,
Right.
but Taskmaster didn't
Was a
depend on
mutant.
technology.
right, it was a mutant.
Right.
I'd rather
For
have
all
him
intents and
Batroc
purposes,
back.
yeah.
But we
Bring
can't.
Batroc the leper back or leaper.
But
We can't introduce mutants right now. We
So
gotta
they-
wait
yeah, they
maybe
base
about 2 more years.
but
Yeah, probably.
Honestly, who cares? It's Taskmaster, C-level villain.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to go to the next slide.
Yes, sir.
Bam. DC's
Right.
Batgirl movie casts. What do y'all
Woo.
think, man?
Hello.
This new Babs.
I didn't
Nailed
know they're
it.
still doing the movie.
Hey, she's good.
Oh yeah, Zoras. I heard that in your voice. You say,
The voice got a little quiet.
Zoras
His
brought that
one's
old
white hair,
player.
that's why.
Yeah, he brought that old player out, dude. He was all.
About to see an arm come through the wall behind
Yeah.
it.
She's not
Man.
good. She's good.
Yeah. She is mighty fine, as they say.
Long as she's a redhead, I'm cool.
Yes, I agree with
yeah.
that.
What has she been? She's beautiful, but what has she been in?
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
Heights.
Is that
Is
all
she
she's
good?
been in? Is the Heights?
Yes.
She was.
Is-
I mean, I don't even remember. Oh, she's the lead character in Heights, huh?
Is she a good actress?
They say she did well
It,
in Heights.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They've got a horrible script, so it's a
Little
DC film.
place.
Yeah.
I mean, she has a music career, featured artist. Let's see, blah 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 blah. No, that's music. I mean, she's gotten awards, nominated, some for tropical female artist. But
Oh,
as
nice.
far as a filmography,
She knows how to have a presence.
that's music. Hold on.
Well, she's a musician first.
God, Paulie.
Yeah.
She only
Okay.
has
Well, that's a bad.
filmography.
She's
In the
pretty,
Heights-
but that's a bad sign.
Holly, yo.
in the Heights.
Glenn
it's the only-
2K12 said
only-
that's his wife.
Yeah, man. You got mad people hyping up Barbara.
Yeah, this is
She was good in the Heights.
her second work overall.
Mm.
For film.
Wow, they gave her Batgirl.
So yeah, she's
But
a
that's how
big
they do these things, right? Like that's how you want to do it. That's how Marvel started doing it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I have
You get
no
these
problem with that.
unknown actors who are very
Yeah, I
young in
guess,
their
yeah.
careers. You pay them very little, and you hope that they become a star and they do the character right,
And then
and you got them locked in.
Keep
Yeah.
hope alive, right? Keep hope alive.
100%.
well, Marvel.
Hello.
They did it for some unknowns, but then you had Robert Downey Jr., you had Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson.
See, if
Well,
this was Marvel, we probably have a more
Right.
positive opinion about this.
But
Right,
but
right,
thing,
yeah.
but you're right about those guys. But RDJ was at the bottom of his career at the time.
Right.
Marvel picked him
Yeah,
up.
Right.
That was a
But-
huge risk. Chris
Well,
Evans was pretty much unknown outside of romantic comedies.
Well, outside of his
No.
Human Torch,
Human Torch. I mean, to me,
Which
Chris
was
Evans
bad.
always wanted to do a really good superhero movie. Because I mean, fine, he was in the Fantastic Four twice. Then he did what was that? The one with the
Scott Pilgrim.
yes.
oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Okay, he's done two or
Chris
three other
Evans.
ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But Scott Pilgrim flopped.
But it was dope. It was a dope
I
damn
love
movie,
that
though.
movie.
It's a cult
how
do you-
favorite.
Yeah,
it's an amazing
it's a cult
movie.
movie. It's a
But
cult
no
movie.
Money Wise
disrespect
did
to
it okay. It did
Yeah,
But
it's
okay.
it
a cult movie.
flopped.
it
It was-
flopped in the movie
It
theaters.
has a
You're right.
profile,
You're right.
yeah.
But it is still a good movie.
No, it is
It
in
has
my
a
top 10
profile.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I-
made the money
that-
back in DVDs.
There's a
Yeah.
difference between flopping and personal favorites. I'm just saying
right.
that with Chris Evans being in it, you're listed off as it now. Yeah, okay, now, yeah, that's big. But when a movie flops, they look at the guys in and go, "Well, we're not going to have him do it." I mean, look at the guy that was the character. He doesn't do much anymore.
Well, flop's a strong word because and merchandise, that shit is killing it, bro.
Right. And he was also in the movie Push.
Oh,
Right.
Push, yeah,
that was
I
it.
don't even remember that
one was
movie.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bam, back issue Polly with the push.
So
Man,
you know
I'm
he
about to
loves
watch
comic
that
books.
Also,
again, dude.
with the
Right.
TMNT
Well-
animated movie, he was Casey. He did the voice of Casey.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But
Right,
still,
so-
that doesn't make him a big name.
No,
At that
what I'm
time.
saying is that
He wasn't back then, but now.
right. Well,
Yeah.
no. What the point I was making is that he wanted to do
Late night
a
comics.
role,
Right.
a superhero. Didn't matter, something in comics.
Mhm.
Whether it's animated, whether it's live, but he wanted to do a good one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he was great as Captain America.
No, he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
So he checked it off, and now he could do other stuff.
Yeah, he's America's ass.
Well,
That's it, man.
Getting back to Batgirl, this is on This is on HBO Max. I hope it does well now. That's all
Me
I'm saying.
too, man.
Oh, that's right. It's a straight to Max, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so there's HBO. There's hope. So.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it a
man.
movie or is it going to be a series?
I believe it's going to be a
Movie.
series, right?
But it says Batgirl movie.
movie.
Oh.
I think it's a movie that they're trying to be like Netflix, where they have TV shows
Wow.
and movies,
Yeah.
All
and they're
right.
gonna put it straight on Netflix.
I hope it's badass.
Throw it on HBO.
I hope the short Joker shoots in his stomach and she becomes Oracle and all that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
too
hope-
early.
She's too pretty to get shot in the stomach.
Yeah,
Big Rob, what the
man.
hell,
And
man?
I'm the one that says I'm the asshole.
You
here.
almost got his Zora
No, but
falling out of his
it's-
damn chair, for God's sake.
It's a great,
Don't talk
character
about
build.
shooting her.
I
It's
know,
a
man. I was
great
like,
arc.
damn.
She gets paralyzed. She comes back.
She's gonna be Oracle.
and she gets her legs back and all that shit. She
Can
comes
we-
back,
can we wait
Batgirl
till-
again.
Can we wait to the third movie though?
Yeah, no. Let's
Yeah.
get through the first one, get people to like her.
Yeah, man.
Then you do the
I mean,
second one. At the end of it,
Then you
the
kill
Joker shoots her in the back, and
I want
Maybe
to see
towards
her
the
on her,
end.
her bat cycle.
her.
I'll watch it. I'll watch
You know
it.
what's gonna happen? DC's gonna kill her off at the end of the first movie. Not kill her off. They'll shoot her at the end of the first movie.
Oh God.
And because that's essentially what they did with Superman.
I know.
The first
Dang,
movie,
let's
but the
hope
second movie, he was dead.
Let's hope not.
we'll see
You're
if
making
it
my
shows
stomach
up, though.
turn right now. I actually
I know,
feel
man.
really sick to my stomach because it
Oh Lord, here we go.
man, I love DC. I love all the heroes, and they
Right.
just make me sick to my stomach sometimes with what they do with them.
That's why you got to watch the
Oh,
anime, baby.
yeah.
Those
It's a-
animation movies. That's it.
Oh,
When it comes to their big movies, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Man, man.
So
More crap than shoot.
it's a guarantee she's getting shot in the stomach. Okay, agreed.
Yeah,
But Rob's asking for more shoot.
yeah, man. We need her special in the movie,
The
dude.
thing is, we're gonna get Suicide Squad coming up, and Suicide Squad looks amazing. It looks so good.
I heard it was good, but we don't know who really watched it. and
What about this?
screened it.
What about this next one, guys?
Okay.
Yeah.
This Dune trailer, man.
I enjoyed the trailer, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
It better be better than the original film. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It
you got-
already looks better.
you
I
got
mean,
Batista looking like Drax over there too.
And they got
We
some
got
big names.
Drax,
They
we got
got some big
Aquaman.
names in it.
What is
And
And
that,
didn't they
guys?
say it's gonna be a two-parter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
The first-
that's-
They split the first book into 2 parts.
Man.
Yeah.
But I love
I
this.
can't wait to watch
We
this.
got Drax, we got Aquaman, we got Cable or Thanos back here.
Thanos, we got Moon Knight.
We got Moon Knight,
We got
Mary Jane.
Mary
Yeah.
Jane.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be good, dude. I can't wait for
I'm
this.
trying to think who the light skinned guy is. 'Cause I've
Porto.
seen him and stuff too.
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, he's
Where?
done a lot of stuff.
And you got the giant worm.
Oh,
what did
yeah,
they
the
say on
Doom.
Nearing Nirvana? The giant butthole monster?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Bro.
Butthole.
I don't know. I don't know where to
Davis.
quote Lucy on that one, dude.
I may be in the minority, but I've never seen anything Dune related.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
now's a great chance, baby. That's it, man.
Dune was a cult movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing
Yeah.
about Dune is it's never. There was if I remember correctly, it was a made-for-TV miniseries originally,
No.
or was it?
Pretty sure it was
just-
a movie.
Yeah, it's the guy from Twin
Oh.
Peaks.
Well, no,
And they're-
there's that one, but there's also another one. There's two
Oh,
different
there's a
versions.
no. They made this mini series, I think, afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, I get them confused. What comes first?
Yeah.
But like the one with the Twin Peaks guy was amazing, but it wasn't complete. It didn't give you everything, and then they did the miniseries to try to give you everything because it's so big, and they kind of fell flat.
Well, the first movie they try to squeeze both books into one movie, and then and then you're limited by effects. So
was that done in the 80s?
Yeah.
The 80s. Yeah, so this movie is fucking expensive, and it's going to HBO Max. So I hope Warner Brothers get their money back somehow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Who's directing it?
Huh?
The director is Dennis Villanueva. Villanueva.
Yeah, he won an Oscar, right? I think.
Yes.
It looks beautiful.
He's a big time director.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, man. Just the stills here look like amazing.
It'll be amazing or a spectacular failure, one or the other. We'll see.
Exactly.
I think at least like the grain and the tone of like the coloring I think they got it right. They kind of nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, just visually wise, it's going to be an amazing movie. Story wise, let's hope, they wrote it well, because there's no way these actors are not going to act well. There's too many good actors in there.
Yeah, shout out. I found out the guy on the right is Stephen McKinley Henderson, and he's played in tons of movies.
Yeah,
man.
no, I recognize
I've seen him around.
Yeah, he's OG.
He was in Fences, Lady Bird, Tower Heist. Tower Heist. That's
probably where I recognize.
He was the doorman on Tower Heist.
Yeah.
With Ben Stiller in them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope Patrick Stewart makes a appearance in here.
That'd be funny, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want it.
And is it just me, or does it look like that gold armor looks like he stole from Wonder Woman 84?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
I know there's dirt in the background, but it kind of makes you think it's the wing and stuff.
There was like a gold version of like Halo.
It reminds me more of that anime from Japan. What's it called? With the warriors?
Oh, Saint.
Yeah, the Saints.
Yeah. Dude, that's dope. Yeah, that does kind of look like it. Pretty dope.
Gold Saint, Silver Saint.
All right, man. What do we got on the next slide, guys?
Oops.
Let's go back.
Hold on.
There we go. All right. We're good. We're good.
Nice.
All right,
Comic
we're here,
covers
guys.
of the week.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you
There's
guys
a lot of
think, man?
great stuff in there.
Right to left, left to right. You tell me.
We just kind of go. We just what people like. I mean, I
What
know that
jumps out at
Yoda.
me?
So that's
Yeah,
in the
that
series,
Yoda.
right?
Yoda's a
Eat the
glow in the
rich.
dark.
This one.
That's with Frankie's, right?
Oh,
That's with
that's a glow
Frankie's.
in the
Yeah.
dark.
That's a nice one.
The lightsabers glow in the dark. So Yoda's
is-
lightsaber glows in the dark. I said it.
That's
But,
The Star Wars
me.
Insider, right?
that's a Star Wars Insider 204, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Batman 89. Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
with
that
that.
one.
Man.
Warren Lowe.
Y'all miss if y'all missed that TMNT annual and that Kanto Drew Zucker and that Star Wars that IDW, dude, those titles sold out immediately, except for
Wow.
Kanto. Kanto took a little bit longer, but
one, two.
it sold out.
That's
The
last
Turtles
one.
is right in between Kanto and Batman.
This one.
Yep.
That's Last Ronin.
Yeah.
Turtles is between Cantu and so.
That Batman 89,
Yeah, that one.
man.
That's the Turtles.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got that
that's a-
sweet paprika.
That Kanto is
But I like
That's-
the. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Like the Kanto is the never-ending story.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
David
so
David
much.
Boer
Oh,
just said it today.
I was like, bro, that looks so
That's-
familiar.
He was gonna
You go
hit.
back
He was
and
gonna hit
watch
the
our-
Dustin song, dude.
Wow.
You go back and watch more
The
interviews,
Dustin
you know
song.
that.
Never ending story.
Right. We're not quitting our day jobs, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, let's sing it.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna hit it, but then you hit it with the never-ending story. So I was like, let me pause back real quick.
I just watching
I was
kids
quiet. I don't
get
know
on the
that
movie.
song. Yeah.
What were you gonna say about Paprika though?
I was gonna
Oh.
say I like the Stanley Artrum cover a little better than this
Yeah.
one.
I would agree, man.
Yeah.
That came out. What's this second right next to Sweet Paprika?
That's an homage to a
This is
poster,
second-
right?
Second Chances.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a
She-
homage to The Professional, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Mm.
She don't get no second chances.
Oh, The Professional is classic.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
100%, bro.
I know that's a Rick and Morty one next to Batman 19. Yep,
Yeah.
that's Rick and Morty.
Yep.
That Black Cat one might be worth getting with all the group on the cover.
That's
Not
a
that
great
one.
cover.
The
That's
one up in the corner.
Yeah, this one right
Teguke,
here.
right?
What's the one next
I was
to the
wondering,
black
yeah.
cat?
Which one's what?
What's next to the black cat?
This one,
Right there. Yeah.
Batman.
The Batman 89, man.
Oh yeah, nah. We're gonna stick with the Michelle Pfeiffer looking one.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
not even Michelle Pfeiffer though. I mean, it's beautiful.
That looks like a
But-
cosplay. Right
Oh,
It
it's
there.
a
looks like
cosplay?
another.
No,
looks
that
like
is
something else.
the.
That's definitely Michelle Pfeiffer.
That's Michelle Pfeiffer.
'Cause that was 89, right?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yes.
that's definitely the suit design of Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, that's her
Just the
face.
face doesn't look like it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
homage, though, right?
Yeah, it's a little off, yeah, but yeah, man, it's art.
Trust me, I've recognized that face. We'll just
he wore out Batman 89, guys. On
He's like,
rewind.
I watch her Fabulous Baker Brothers.
1989 was a good year, folks. We'll just say that.
One thing I have to admit, Warren Lowe, with his realism, with the covers, he's just top notch.
Yeah, I grabbed the
last one that I
DOT.
got. Which one you get?
The
Department
DOT
of
10s.
Truth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I posted that on my Instagram page, and I think in 2 hours I got 51 likes.
Damn.
That Eat the Rich one's pretty cool. Makes you hungry.
Damn it.
Medium rare, bro.
You can't have a Team Nerd Herd podcast without talking about food.
Mhm.
I didn't make the slide. It was Alonzo that made it.
You know I'm going to go get something to eat after this.
Right? Need some BBQ.
Is this Shadecraft?
Looks like
It's something
Shadecraft.
else. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that
Oh
looks
yeah,
like
that's
Shadecraft.
Shadecraft. Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
Or could that be that
Pretty dope.
Scotty Young title that's going to be coming out? I think
don't
that's
know.
that Scotty Young title that could be coming out.
let me see something.
We'll look it up.
Which I would probably recommend to pick that
So
up.
this
The last time
the
you saw him.
Rich that's supposed to be like the new, right?
Yeah,
That's
boom.
a new
by
Boom
boom.
book.
Mm.
The only problem is I'm wondering, like, Boom. Don't get me wrong. Boom puts out amazing titles. I enjoy them, but at some point you just keep chasing, like, what's going to be the next one, and at some point they got to stop. That streak kind of has to stop.
Hey,
Because
don't jinx Feige, okay?
That's not Feige.
I know, but
That's
it's
Richard.
the same
Ross
thing, right?
Richardson. Yeah.
they're on a hot streak, just like Tinian is on a hot streak.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
man. A lot of these independent titles, man, that they're putting out are,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
some of them are hit and miss. I mean, you could kind of look through your catalog and pick which ones are gonna kind of pop. But this Eat the Rich, man, this is gonna probably be the next. I would definitely pick this up.
that
just
picture of the
reading the
steak has
synopsis.
got me biased. That's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick up this cover. I wouldn't pick up this cover. I don't want to get hungry at night. But the other covers, man, that they have, those are pretty fresh.
So that Eat the Rich cover makes me think they just didn't let that steak rest long enough.
That's like an Arby's.
I like the steak raw.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I like the steak bloody, but I want the juices to stay in the steak.
Yeah, man.
Like when you cut it, it should not pour out like a stream.
Exactly. Medium, for me, it's medium rare all the way.
It's
Yeah,
still life.
You got a question for Sam I Am, man. My man Sam's a major Star Wars collector. So if y'all got that SDCC Star Wars High Republic cover,
We could,
go ahead and hit him up, man.
I was gonna say, Sam, we could talk. I'm
Oh,
sure you
right
got
there.
something I can trade for.
Oh, nice.
Man, Sam, you got lucky.
Bam,
Yeah.
right there.
Sam
Close to
also
home.
lives in my town, so
Close to home. too.
Oh, there you go.
Luckier.
he knows where the troll hides on Saturdays. So,
Right under the bridge.
yep.
Pay the fee. Pay the
That's
toll.
I
Oh,
will
man.
say that Department of Truth cover is underwhelming. They've
It's
just been putting out
legit.
so many of them.
The
Yeah.
bottom
Just
left.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like
The
they had
bottom
some
left.
that
They
are
don't-
fire, like
Right.
that Jackie Onassis, the Kennedy shooting one
Mhm.
You know
that's
why?
coming out.
Because this
Huh?
looks normal.
Yeah.
All their covers are freaky looking.
This one, like this one right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah.
freaky looking. That reminds me of
That's a
Marilyn
nightmare.
Manson, though.
That's a nightmare right there, waiting to happen.
That reminds me of the '90s when Marilyn Manson was walking around like that.
Damn.
But it just is like, okay, can we just stop having 20 Department of Truth covers?
I would
Well,
agree, man.
Be
I would
agree.
I'm all out with the Department of Truth covers. Man. I
long
try to
time ago.
single them down.
Though I want that Van Halen one so bad. That the Van Halen alternate cover was so badass looking.
Oh yeah, dude. Same with the Nirvana, man. That Nirvana
Yeah.
one was dope too.
All right.
So
But
what's on the next
go ahead.
page?
Let's go ahead and move on to the next. You all know tomorrow. Mark your guys' calendars. My boy Eric the Phoenix, my brother Eric the Phoenix, and Alonzo. We will be going over Record of Ragnarok Part 2. Now, you guys missed. If you guys missed Part 1, it's a 4-part series right there. For those specific episodes, we will be diving into Zeus versus Adam. And man, oh man, let me tell you, man, if you guys are not watching this anime, it is dope. The animation is dope. The storyline is dope. You know, you got them Valkyries holding it down, man, for the fate of humanity. But the gods want us done. They think we are pieces of crap, man. And the Valkyries over here, they're like, hey, man, they just mess up the world. But you got them Valkyries that have our back, man. So you got a wonderful team going on. But Eric's gonna be knocking it out of the park. I can't wait for tomorrow. Be on the lookout and be in the chat. Let's hit the next one, Anthony. Bam, the next one. You want to go ahead and get this one, Big Rob, or you want to go ahead and get this, JR?
I can get it.
Okay, go ahead and get it, bro.
We got the bottom half, which is always the best half. Coming this week on Tuesday, 7 p.m. You're going to have your hood rat back. You're going to have your sniper or Cyclops back. Sorry, correct the name.
Don't get it twisted.
I'll get shit. I know. Myself and are you gonna be there, Steve, this week?
You know what? I may not, but I may jump on. We'll see. I got some things going on in the mix, so I gotta settle down and sit down.
And Rob will probably be there.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to make it.
Okay.
We're gonna be going over this week's.
He totally was a lot of it.
Boy Scout.
His ears were burning. Yeah, he was throwing craps, and he said,
"Being blast."
Yeah.
Like, you talking shit?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be going through number 12 through 21 with a couple little hidden gems from Alonzo. But this week's trash is next week's cream of the crop. So hopefully we have less Kings and more good stuff this week.
We do not.
Yeah, we're
want
done with the
gang
King Bang. But that is Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What else do we got?
Yeah, dude, we got Alonzo with The More You Know. The More You Know. Speculating 101. My man has been hooking us up with gems as we've been going with this Team Nerd Herd. We really work off of each other. You know, you got the years that JR and Big Robin put it in, but you also got Alonzo, man. Alonzo is a spec artist, man. He plans ahead. He freaking does his research. He comes back to us, lets us know who's being casted and what we should be looking at. And as he says, timing is everything, man. So he really does prep. He believes that the community really needs a stronghold, right? I mean, we want to make sure that we are all savvy collectors to this hobby. I know we all make mistakes as coming in, as new readers, you want to pick up everything. But as you get through that first year, you start to realize, I need to start picking up some keys, or maybe this is not the direction I want to go. And I'm interested in speccing, and I'm interested in doing this. I'm interested in making some kind of money. Alonzo's got it covered. So, I mean, if you guys are interested in this topic, he will be hitting it. And I definitely recommend it. If you missed the last episode, he graciously kind of broke it down, and he's going to continue to move this forward. We'll probably get some community guests in there as well. But man, be on the lookout, man. We're trying to put as much shows as we can. As my friend JR alluded to, we got some tight knit news, and we're keeping it on cards to the chest. And be on the lookout, man. We're ready. We're invigorated. I know JR is finishing up his recording with. This is the way as well, right, JR? Go ahead and give him a little feed.
Yep. Yeah, I actually just finished it today, so it should be dropping tomorrow morning, probably about 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
This is The Way, a Star Wars story. or Star Wars Origin with Deanime Exoterra. It's a good one. I've got that coming up, and I've got Kev Collectibles that I'm going to work on editing tomorrow to get out this next week. So I got a couple locked and loaded up.
Yeah, be on the lookout, guys. My man JR puts a lot of work into this, and he really takes the time to really think about the questions, and really kind of goes in the direction of what Star Wars meant to you. So I definitely recommend it. And I think we're towards the end of this, but I want to go ahead and give our guest time to and give him the floor to go in and talk about stuff that you guys are doing. Talk about the stuff the team is doing. Go ahead and hit us with it, guys. So I think we're at the end of the slideshow, Anthony, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right. So let's go ahead and highlight our guests, man. We want to thank you guys for being here, but let's go ahead and highlight these guests. And let's start from the left. Anthony, comics are great. Talk to us. Tell us what you got in the mix. Tell us what you got working on, what you're working on. Let us know, brother.
Personally, I'm going to be putting up my second video. I just posted my first haul video last week for the very first time. It's rough around the edges, but my first foray into YouTube, by myself. So I'll be doing number 2 this week after I grab my comics from Royal Collectibles. Besides that, I hope to be on Keep It Thorough Comics either on Tuesday or Thursday or both, as we go through the Indie Spotlight and the Comic Chop Up, which he does every week. And I don't know if Big E's is going to be hosting this week with home of the New York Warriors either Saturday or Monday because he's busy with a lot of personal stuff. It's very significant personal stuff. I don't want to really get into it. But if he does do it, I'll probably be on. But if not, it may be a week or two before he does come back on. I know that they're going to be going to Terrific Con this coming weekend in Connecticut.
Yeah.
But besides that, just doing my thing and, trying to be of help to the comic community wherever I can, and I want to thank you guys for having me on tonight. I really do appreciate it. It's a big honor. I think you guys are great, and keep it going.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming on, Anthony. You've been doing great things too, man. I see you in the community. You're always supporting everybody, man. You're supporting everybody, so it's only right that we support Anthony. So if you have not subbed up to his channel, definitely sub up to his channel. Support my man Anthony. Definitely check out his first video. We got a lot of people in the community that are starting to kind of build their content, and what more better than to support your community, right? You want to do that first and foremost. So Anthony, thank you for joining us, brother.
Thank you for having me on.
All right, man. Let's move on to Geek Driven, man. What do we got, Jeff, in the pipeline, my brother?
Nothing much. I mean, you can usually find me on Spinetics on Saturday. I am just currently, working on helping myself so I can eventually get to the point where I can help others. So hopefully I can, jump on a couple of channels here and there and just give my 2 cents and geek out with everyone. And that's it. I'm not doing too much other than that. Just reading comics, buying comics, and hunting them all down.
Yeah, man. And looking at your toys, man. I'm looking at them right now, bro. I mean, damn, Jeff, thank you for being on the show too, man. We really appreciate it. You know that you anytime, man, that you wanted to jump on, we got your back, man, and you're always welcome. So thank you for being a part of the community as well.
Well, and I want to thank you guys for always giving me the honor to just hang out with you guys, and we got to do it in real person one day.
Oh yeah.
And then just thank you for just being great for the community. I love watching you guys. I'm so happy that you guys are my friends from way before this. So this just helps me root you guys on, and I'm glad you guys are doing great. You're almost at 2K already.
Thank you so much.
Actually, I'll be honest. I fucked up earlier.
He did. I didn't want to put him out there.
I'll call out my bullshit.
Well, you might as well call him out since I put it out there.
He'll do it for himself. He'll do it for himself.
No, I'm a man. I'll cop to my shit. It was 1,170. So I fucked up.
Yeah,
But I
man,
call it.
That's
I
still
take the
good,
blame.
man. That's
But
still
still,
good, man.
Jump up. Grab over
So
100
let me
subscribers
re-say
in a
that.
month.
You're on your way to 2,000.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like 1,700. Holy shit!
Yeah, dude, I was like,
At least-
You made
Hey.
Rob jump out of his chair there.
yeah, man.
No, that was gas for him. He had tacos
That's it.
for lunch.
Well, that's normal.
Dude, perfect, man.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you, brother. We thank you, man. And last, but certainly not least, man, we got Azores Tigers, man. We got to close him out, my brother. What do we got going on with you, Eric?
Man, so
Talk to them.
y'all can catch me on Spine Ticks. I'm also going to be on Chamorro Cinema on August 4th, which is a Wednesday. So that'll be my next guest appearance coming up, unless I, stumble across one in between. And then I'm like Anthony over here, I'm working on the solo thing. So I'm working on my second video now. I'm almost done putting that together. So kind of takes us back to when I was doing the presentations, Professor Azores on Spine Ticks. So I'm putting one of those together. So hope to bring some new information to the comic book community, show some books, show some, appearances that might happen or might not, but put us ahead of the game. So, there we go.
That's right, man. And you guys got to sub up to my man Azores, because let me tell you, man, he is a hunting hound, man. That boy will go and pick up covers and covers and covers, and you just don't know, man. He's like him and E-Man. They're like a tag team champion. Like they're tag team champions up in this community, man. They
I witnessed it firsthand. I'm not gonna lie. This fool calls me up. He goes, "Hey, let's go hunting." Right? I go hunting with him. I get there before him. He finds every book he was looking for. I was like, I didn't see none of those books.
Because he's got X-ray vision, man.
Dude,
Open your eyes, Jeff.
Dude, he has X-ray vision too.
Look, he's done the same thing to me.
Yeah, he even got JR, dude.
Oh yeah, the X-Men.
Oh, dude, he was straight laughing.
One
And
of the
JR was
X-Men I
like,
didn't
we've
even
already
get to
seen
go
that.
through those.
Yeah, man. He's like, we've already seen that. And here comes Azores just, oh yeah, and he's just pulling him out. He's like, Steve, you need this book too, and he's helping me shop too. I'm like, damn, man, that's a homie right there. That's a homie hookup.
Steve would have some back.
Yeah, I had to, bro. Uncle Al got mad at me.
Yeah, right now I'm focusing on Kane covers that people aren't paying attention to. Everyone's has those key covers right now that everyone's putting, posting up and everything. So I'm trying to pull up some ones that they haven't brought to everyone's attention yet. So I'm slowly posting them on Instagram, and I even started doing some TikTok videos with the help of my daughter, dude. So it's like, hey, let's get it out there, let's keep it moving, let's have fun with it, man. I'm just, I'm enjoying it, man.
That's
Steve,
right.
hold on. I just want to give someone a shout out. Just before, it's funny that you mentioned that, Azores. One of the guys that I didn't even know until recently, because he saw me on the Home of the New York Warriors. His name is John, aka Heroes Reborn Comics, over on Instagram.
Yeah.
I've been chatting with him, so he hit me up and told me about Doom, the Doom series from 2019. How Kang is all over the place in there.
Yeah.
So. Yep. Guys like you and him.
Damn it! Why you giving up the spec, man? Because I just grabbed a book from that too. I grabbed that book.
The scenario he was talking about when I came in, like after him, and I was hunting for certain books. That's one of the ones I made it a point to grab, that Doom cover, Doom #1, because Kang pops up in there. But everyone's going after those cover Kang appearances. But that's like you just brought up right there. You need to focus on the story arcs too, because there's a lot of Kang story arcs where he's not on the cover, but he has a huge impact. Like the other day, Michelle Moonlit Comics, she showed another Avengers book, and it had the Council of Kangs in there. It's a lot out there, man. They can go in so many directions. So don't just focus on the covers. Check out your, read your books. Read your books. They're in there too.
Exactly.
So can we get one last update from Rob? What's the score in the soccer game?
Game's over. USA won 1-0.
Nice.
They beat Jamaica.
Oh, you're killing me, man.
My mom's side of the family is from Jamaica, dude. So it's like I would look for
Yeah, they went down today, man. So they went up to the semifinals.
So it's all on you,
Grandfather would be
Steve.
so happy with me that I have friends who love soccer.
That's right.
Oh, I don't care about soccer. I just
Or
find it funny
football.
to call it back.
Football.
I'm sorry, I did call it wrong. You're right. It's football.
Football.
Us, like
We call
JR, and my cousin, my primo JR. He said you call it right, man. So I'm not even gonna finish the joke.
Football.
All right, y'all. With that being said, we'd like to thank you guys for joining us, for rolling with us for this Sunday Top Picks of the Week. Make sure you guys get your FOC orders in. Make sure you guys get your Warrior Wednesday on. And with that being said, peace out, much love, and we will see you on the next. Later, y'all. You gonna go banners or what?